I gotta go do mine.
This is one right now, right? This is a job. No?
Okay, so.
He'll be like, oh, what's it called? Who was that? Yeah, this ain't no paying gig.
We're candy stripers.
Because Charles have several off. Oh, hey, hyenas, how y'all doing? Charles and Jason, myself, we holding it down, honey. Club Chit Chat.
Why are they hyenas? What was that?
Laughing hyenas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, that's what I do. I make them laugh.
You
So,
make them laugh.
So yeah, I never do. So you started, how did that come about that they started?
I can't remember. Name my fan.
The hyena. So you say something else also. What is it? You say hyenas and what's the occur? What's
The
that?
occur,
Right.
that's what I gave to Cardi B fans.
Oh, and so
Cardi
they're
B.
also your
Occur, and
fans?
the teenage, those are Fantasia fans.
What are they? What
The
is it?
teenage, she be hollering her
Titties?
brother name, Teeny, her brother. Teeny! And then the Flamettes, Flame Monroe, the Maddie Mob, T.S. Madison, the Beehive, Beyonce, Navy, Rihanna, Divas, Ava Chanel Alexandra, the Beautiful People, Robbie. And who else?
So you just call out everybody's fan.
We all get together and we party at Club Chit Chat.
Oh.
And then the
See, I
devil,
didn't know.
the devil, you
No,
know.
the devils.
My dad actually bought that book. I told him about. I saw you on an interview, and he bought the book and sent one to me. Also, I haven't read it yet. I plan on reading
Well,
it.
no, you're supposed to do that the homework before you got here.
Sir,
A man.
thanks for coming.
We're coming up after this song.
You're part of the reason I
10
moved to
seconds.
Atlanta. That no, not really.
10 seconds.
Look professional. Put your stuff on.
Oh, we both do? Okay.
Look professional.
Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ Miss Sophia right here on We Are You Radio. We Are You Radio. Hey, hold up. Hold up. Let me have this. Let me have this, baby. I know I'm not supposed to be coming up right now, but I want to talk right now because I have a special guest in here, and he has to jet off to the Oprah Winfrey show or something because he can only be here for a few minutes, child. So I said, let me go on, just stop the music, stop everything, so we can go on and get this VIP in and out of here. Oh, what you say? You have to be with Steven Spielberg? Oh, I knew it was somebody. Charles Blow is in the building, honey, the author of The Devil I Know. Hey,
Devil,
Charles.
hello.
What's going on?
No, nothing much.
How you
The
been?
devil you know. He
The
said.
devil you know.
Get the title right.
No, I'm
I've been well.
I'm telling about the devil I know.
Uh,
The devil you know. Yeah, so the book is quite
It
successful.
was very successful.
Everything you touch is successful.
I don't know about that, but I tried.
Congratulations. Touch me then. That's how it works.
You have your own show now.
Yes, I do.
Tell everybody about
So
it.
I host a nightly news show called Prime with Charles Blow on the Black News Channel. It is at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can get it pretty much anywhere.
And listen, when I heard that you were getting your own show, I said, okay, Charles was pulling my leg because when I was trying to get Charles to come up here, Jason, the first thing he was talking about, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't know. I don't know. And now he got his own show.
Charles
No,
is
but-
another
but-
person that has no problem talking now. You and I can talk.
But
Charles,
it's just a whole different format than what I'm doing. Like this is just like
Freestyle.
talking, which is very different than what I do.
Right, and then you always ask me, what are we talking about? What are we going to discuss? And I say, oh, Charles, you know, and I do that. I do that. However, I change the format according to my guests. If I know I'm going to have some guests that are not used to just do impromptu,
Okay.
then I'm not going to do that. Then I'll schedule a show that we can talk about different current events and everything. But if I have
So
somebody
we just
in
doing
here,
impromptu today.
yeah, because
Okay,
you know everything.
Do I know
you keep up with what's going on in the world.
I try to keep up. That's true. I do try to keep up with going on.
And since you
Part of
keep
the
up,
job.
since you keep up, one of the things that we haven't discussed is, you know, what's going on with this COVID and the Republican Party
Yes.
not trying to get people vaccinated, but they're sneaking and getting vaccinated themselves, but they still have their followers thinking that they don't believe in the COVID shot. Could you just talk about that?
Well, there are pockets of resistance. A major one is conservatives, because, as you say, they are following people, leadership in that party, both political and commentary commentators, and all of those people are saying it's your freedom. We don't want to impose on your rights. It's your ability. You should be able to choose for you, yourself, your family, what to do. And you are right. There are a lot of members of Congress who still will not disclose whether or not they got the shot. You know, and there are now, you know, just anecdotally, little, signs that people are making ways to let these people get shot. So, for instance, in Missouri, there is now one facility, I think it's a doctor's office, that has created like a back door, and people come in disguise, and it's a way for them to get the shot without them letting their neighbors know that they got the shot. So yes, so that is one pocket of resistance, but I think that would be remiss if we didn't discuss the fact that a smaller pocket of resistance also with us as Black people, and we are not getting the shot as at the rates that we should. And that's particularly important because we are more vulnerable because either from pre-existing conditions. Also, we don't have the infrastructure in our communities to have the best hospitals, near hospitals, near drugstores. And so it just, if you get it, it becomes a harder problem because the medical system already has racism embedded in it, and you're probably more likely to have complications or die from it.
And one of the things that I have a problem with, you know, the governor in Florida.
Yes.
He is talking about he wants the families to be able to make decisions for their children and all of that. It's like, wow, cool. And then it's just like, you're forcing them to do something that they don't want to do, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, well, hold up. What if I don't want to wear a seatbelt? You're forcing me to wear a seatbelt when I get in a car. What if I don't want to go 55 miles per hour when I get in a car, but you're forcing me to go 55 miles per hour? So it's just like, they always use the children when it's something that they want to go against.
But the example is you bring up is so important because it's even more profound because your children already have to get vaccinated for measles, mumps, all sorts of things just to go to school. So the idea of vaccination for going to school to keep the child safe and everybody else safe is not foreign. They're already doing it. But for you to draw an arbitrary line with this disease, which happens to be deadly, unlike the measles or mumps in most cases, it's crazy because it already happens.
Right. And then what is more ludicrous is that, you know, the numbers in Florida are crazy.
Crazy.
They're through the roof.
Crazy.
And you're still up here acting like you care for the people, but what you're really doing is you're campaigning to be president.
Right. He is thought to be one of the people who might run.
Right.
And there's a lot of activity around that consideration.
Now I know you're from New York. You moved.
I'm originally from Louisiana.
Oh man! And then you moved to New York.
I moved to New York when I was
forever and a day.
I lived in New York for 24 years.
Okay.
25 years.
So you already know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
That governor in New York.
Oh, okay. Yes. Let's go.
He needs to go.
I think that the political winds say that he needs to go. I think that when it's you, he can't see it. You know, I don't think he can see it because his entire life has been politics. His father was the governor. He was. There are pictures of him on the campaign trail with his father. He's like this tall. He's a little big, and so his entire life is this. And every governor, at some point, thinks about or considers the idea that maybe I could be the one who runs for president and wins. And so we think about these as jobs. You go, you take it, you leave, you quit, you go do something else. This for them is everything. This is their life. And so he can't even, I think somebody may be able to get through to him. His mother is still alive and a big factor, brother. So somebody may be eventually able to get through to him, but at this moment, his posture is fight back and survive. But there's no way really to survive. Well, I don't want to say no way because I always want to leave a little gap. But right now, the state legislation in New York is poised to impeach him.
Right. So Jason, have you been keeping up with that?
I have not. I was just read an article just briefly earlier today about it, but I don't really, I don't know enough to really speak on it at all.
Okay. When it came out, and because I follow politics, just like I follow my birthday and all of that. When it first came out, I already knew. I said, well, the climate is such that he is going to have to leave because when the Nancy Pelosi and President Joe Biden and then all of the people, the powers that be in New York, they're saying that they're meeting, they're going to impeach you, you know, and they have enough votes and all of that. The Republicans and the Democrats, they're coming together, they're going to impeach you. And I said, well, I know he's going to leave, but this is how politics work. He has to meet with his lawyer because now he's trying to work out some deals because he knows that what can come after he resigns from office. So now he's trying to work out some deals. So
Like what kind of deals?
he's trying to work out some deals with these young ladies. Because these young
settle
ladies,
with them.
yes, because these young ladies, once he resigns, he want to know that, okay, if I resign, will you leave me alone? Because he's not wanting to go and resign and then, you know, come up, you're just like, you know, okay, well, they file a lawsuit against you. You have another lawsuit.
But the one woman has already filed a criminal complaint, so the
Right.
criminal probe is already in. Whether he stays
So it doesn't
or
matter
goes,
now.
they can't stop it.
Right.
So that's already happening.
So and then his lawyer went on television this past weekend. I was like, oh my God, she is such a joke. She is such a joke because their defense is so crazy. It's just like, well, he believes that he wasn't it wasn't inappropriate. He believes it's just like, okay, well, what about the other party that's involved in the situation?
But the way that, but this is the thing about sexual assault.
That's the way it
is that it has nothing to do with how you feel about it. It has nothing to do with your motivation about it. It has nothing to do with how you feel about it. The statute is the statute. You cannot touch someone without consent.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it, it doesn't. They don't care if you're 100 years old and you used to do it. It wasn't right then.
Right.
It just wasn't illegal, or the women didn't have the gumption to say anything about it. But at this point, it doesn't matter
Right.
how you feel, how you thought they should feel, how innocent you think you are. And so I think a lot of men have to get that through their minds. You don't have to mean harm for harm to be committed.
This is true. Now, I do have a question, though. Do we think that, and this is, okay, this might open up the door for something really, but hey, it is what it is. Do we not think that sometimes, especially because you talk about this may be something that you used to do, that we did before, that perhaps the culture of previous years, many years ago, which has now changed, that maybe people really didn't know that they were doing something that was offensive? And if that's the case, is there any room allotted for that? You know, because if you really think about it, I can speak to times that I've probably been sexually assaulted, to be honest,
Right.
but didn't really think anything of it, you know,
Right.
because it is a part of the culture,
But I think
so
that,
to speak.
But I think it's just like part of what you're saying is they knew, but they act like they didn't know. And then it's just like part of the culture is because it was the good old boys network. And that's why they fought so hard to keep women out of a lot of these places, because they knew that women would be in powerful positions where it's not going to be. If I did something, and I know I'm out of place, and I know I'm out of bounds, and I know I have violated somebody, I'm going to go to you,
Right.
my friend, who is another man, and I know you're going to stand up for me. So then it's just like it's two men against this one woman. So then if he do something else and he go to somebody else and you go to, you know, you take it to court.
Right.
You go to court, 9 times out of 10, you and the judge, which is another man, he's going to be on your side, so he's going to throw it out. So the
Right.
women didn't have no say-so. So I think it's just like the women have gotten into the good old boys network, and now they have some power. And that's the reason he even have the lawyer, a female.
Female.
You know, the lead lawyer is a female. That's not just coincidence.
Mhm.
That is strategically done.
But also, I want to say this about, first of all, ignorance of the law is no defense. So they treat that all the time.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter if you didn't know that the law had changed and now what you used to do is illegal. Ignorance is not a defense against the law. You have to stay abreast of the law. And black people are used to doing that. Some comedians say every black man is a paralegal, because you have to keep abreast, because you'll get in
Right.
trouble. So we have to learn what to do. But the other thing is, I think it's important to say, I think that a lot of us, particularly as men, you can be part of your machismo or whatever, and you can be a little too whatever, touchy, whatever. But the moment that woman says that this is offensive to me,
Right.
is whatever,
You
even
should
if
stop.
you've broken the law, that put the legal part aside. At least apologize.
Right.
at least acknowledge that this is, she's saying to you, I just made me feel uncomfortable. This was, you know, I didn't expect this in my workplace. You didn't do this to any of the guys.
Right.
How would you do it? I felt this way.
Right.
Even if you are saying, I didn't mean it that way, at least you have to say in the next breath, I acknowledge your feeling. Even if that's not my intention, I realize that I have hurt you, and I am sorry for the way that I behaved. I think that's just a human thing that we can do for as decent people to say, yes, you know, but I acknowledge that you're telling me this,
right?
And I'm sorry I'm sorry that I made you feel the way, and I acknowledge your feelings.
Right.
When you start fighting so much back, you negate the fact that the person has saying this to you. And I think that is part of what is hurtful to these young women on top of what already happened, which was he wouldn't even acknowledge that it had happened. And when he gave that statement, which basically says, you know, that people had motivations, wasn't clear to me if he was talking about the prosecutors or the women themselves, but if you're talking about the women, then that's basically saying you're lying. And if you feel like this has happened to you, you're saying that it's happened to you, and the person who you said did it, not only are they not apologizing, they're calling you a liar. That is hurtful.
Right.
That is hurtful. So I'm just saying, putting the politics, the legal part of it aside, when somebody comes to you and says, you touched me in a way that made me feel uncomfortable, doesn't care. It doesn't matter if you felt that was your intention. You have to say, I acknowledge that you are telling me this. I value your feelings, and I validate them, and I'm sorry that made you feel that way.
Yeah, I agree.
And the thing about it to me is, your lawyer and you both have admitted that these things happen, because you said, your lawyer said.
So he has admitted that they
But when you say that he don't feel that he offended you.
Now, but the most aggressive things he said, he never touched anybody sexually inappropriately. So he basically is acknowledging the kissing and hugging, but not the thing. You know, there's one woman who says he ran his finger down from the nape of her neck down to the small of her back. There's another woman who says that he ran his hand across her stomach, you know, in an intentional way. There's another woman who says he reached underneath her shirt and touched her breast. He's not acknowledging those more serious ones. He's just saying, I'm touchy, I'm kissy, I'm huggy. So,
but those very specific things are something that a person wouldn't just say that someone did that, I don't think. You know, I mean, that's very, just to be that specific, you know, if you say that someone put their hand underneath your clothes, come on now.
But the whole defense when his lawyer spoke, and then when he spoke, and he showed all these pictures of the people that he was hugging and kissing.
Oh, to try to defend hugging and kissing.
Al Sharpton and all that. But the thing about it is, the people on these pictures that you are hugging and kissing, these people don't have a problem with it. The people that are addressing you are the people that had a problem with you hugging and kissing and rubbing on them. Where are the pictures of you and those people?
How do you know ahead of time?
And also, I think you're trying to find a context for things is actually an important conversation that people have, because it may be one thing if we out and Sophia's performing and everybody's in the place having a good old time, and you're a little too close to somebody, and that you're thinking, oh, okay, I was out drinking and having fun, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean. There's a context around that where you may say, oh, that crossed the line, but that you can kind of understand by a hype in the environment, right? Still not saying it's okay, but I'm saying you can understand the type of environment. Why are you touching somebody at work? You know what I mean? Right. In an office building.
Right.
There's no environmental context for me to even try to say maybe there's a reason for this.
At the Christmas party, when you've given me the gift that I really wanted this. Oh wow, thank you.
No, but you would think, and one of the things that I thought about, and this goes back to what you were talking about, and I was saying that it's the Good Old Boys Network.
Right.
Because after the Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky situation, there's no way we should be here with Andrew Cuomo. There's no way we should be here, because everybody should have learned from that situation. Listen, if the president of these United States then got in trouble for some inappropriate stuff, then me hugging and kissing and all of that, and then especially where we are now, dealing with Corona. Give me
well,
6
yeah.
Give me 6
this
feet.
is true. This is true. This is true.
But you said you were.
It's okay. Let's go.
What?
He done learned that from Bill Clinton.
But the whole Me Too movement happened after Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Right. So I think, you know, part of, and I want to talk specifically about men in workplaces.
Okay.
Right. It's separate from people out
Social
not seeing signals and whatever.
And I guess it's also too, I'm going to interrupt for a minute, certain workplaces, because like I said, in what I do, the culture is very free. And again, not that it would be okay, but like we do a lot of things that a lot of people don't do at work.
Well, there are a lot of workplaces where it would be harder to have clear, solid lines, right?
Okay.
Dancers work with their bodies; they're naked half the time. You know what I mean? So it's harder, maybe in that space.
Charles, I'm not a stripper.
I didn't say you. I was just trying to make some categories where people work with their bodies, and therefore people like a model, people putting things on and taking things off, and you're halfway undressed all the time. So it becomes a tricky thing. Even though I think even in those places you can see where the lines are and people know when they're crossing them. But I guess I'm just going to say about the workplace in particular. You know, part of misogyny is that men get intoxicated with their own power. And that they, even in workplaces, it becomes part of the bravado, and they assume also part of their sexual prowess.
Right.
And so I think that they often, the people who are, I don't want to say they as in everybody does it, I'm just saying people who do that in their workplace feel a certain privilege to do it because they feel like they have the power to do it.
Yeah.
Right? And so it doesn't matter if somebody else gets caught, they just see that power in their domain.
Right.
Right? I am the most powerful person in Albany. I'm the most powerful person in Hollywood, Harvey Weinstein. I'm the most powerful, I'm the master of the universe. In this universe, I can do anything.
Yeah.
And since you said that, you know, a lot of athletes have that. They have that syndrome too. That was like Oprah said. That was an aha moment when you make that statement.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, men get intoxicated with their own power.
Yeah.
You gotta put that on a t-shirt. Oh, there's Charles Blow. Y'all see why I haven't just stopped? I just had to stop because, you know, gotta go meet with Oprah and Steven Spielberg. Can't be here but a few minutes, and that's why I didn't stop. I didn't play no more music, and I just don't utilize this little 10 seconds we have with him. So Charles, what are you getting ready to do? What do you have coming up with all your agenda?
Well, so it's a very exciting day. My Terrence Blanchard turned my first book, Fire Shut Up in My Bones, into an opera.
Oh.
And the Met picked it up in New York City, and they will perform it. And it'll open on September 27th.
Wow.
It'll be the first opera in the history of the Met by a black composer. It will be only the second opera with an all-black cast. The first one was Porgy and Bess. And tickets went on sale at noon today.
Oh,
Fantastic! Congratulations! That's
Charles.
awesome. That is awesome. And you know, I'm going to say something. It's great, the accomplishment of that. But sometimes when I hear that this is the first and it's 2021, to be the first of these things, it's kind of sad.
It's sad. It's very sad. And Terrence actually acknowledges that. He's like, there's so many composers who are before me. And you know, I will say this. Maybe they weren't all in the opera genre.
Right.
But he's a jazz musician. He created a jazz opera in it.
Right.
But there's so many talented people, and the impediment that makes people first all the time is that people weren't allowed to succeed.
Yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. Kudos to you. We have to get together and go to New York and
Yeah, on the 27th.
What if we can get a hookup on tickets?
No, we don't need no hookup. See, that's what's wrong with black people. I always want the hookup.
No, that's what's
why,
right with
that's
me.
why we can't have no first. A lot of first, honey,
Shit.
because y'all don't want to. Y'all just want the hookup. Y'all don't want to pay for nothing. He just told you pork and best was the first one. Do you know how long ago it's been since they did pork and best? Honey? Now they got to know. Listen.
And if I knew Porgy or Best, I would ask for the hookup for them too.
Listen, Charles, it's not pork and best, honey, but I love you. Charles, please don't let him handle me. Charles, give us your social media.
Charles M. Blow at whatever.
Wow.
It's the same. It's the same handle on every platform.
IG.
Yes,
No, because I was trying to get you on Facebook today. I didn't see it.
You know, I think it is. You know, I have 2 Facebook pages, but.
You two-faced?
But. you have to have a public. What do they call it? Public figure one.
And private.
And it's not private though. You know, it's just I accepted it. Whatever. But I don't. But I just don't use Facebook anymore. I post
IG.
Yeah, it's the same company. Facebook bought IG. So, but I just don't. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason just gave me some lotion, y'all. I know he said my hand's ashy. He just squeezed a little lotion in my hand while I was
talking. That's
did. So rude.
No.
What kind of signal they sitting up here on this radio?
I'm taking care of you. And you see you rubbed it in your hands.
What? Over my face, ashy?
Well, no, I mean, well.
I ain't never coming back to this.
You'll be back tomorrow.
I'm never coming back to this show.
Listen.
What kind of lotion is this?
Good.
Free. Free.
Feels good, huh? You're like,
I don't know what kind of this. I gotta stretch this lotion out, y'all.
Listen.
They gave me some sample lotion. They got from somewhere.
But what kind of lotion did you have before you got up here?
You said they're doing me.
No, why you saying they? Why you saying they?
Because you laughing at what he's saying.
Oh.
I'm trying to take care of you, Charles. That's what I do. I take care of people.
Yo,
I saw a need, so I wanted to fulfill it for you.
Listen, there's the YouTube people. I was already good.
Look at those hands. No, it wasn't.
In the words of Shirley Caesar, I got both of my shots. You got yours? Good, amen. If the lady wanted to take a picture, I said, you got your shot? She said, no, ma'am. Charles, thank you for coming. Y'all, Charles gonna be here for 30 minutes, honey, so I had to go on and do what I had to do. The CEO gonna be mad because I ain't played none of that music, but if Charles gonna be here for an hour, we wouldn't have no music for an hour. A whole hour with Charles Blow. We would have a whole hour with Charles Blow. Charles, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
All right, could you stay till 4?
No, I cannot.
I'm just messing with you. But thank you when you come back.
Absolutely.
I gotta bring you back with Lawrence, because baby, that's one of our highest rated shows, honey.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. You and Miss Lawrence, baby. Lawrence said, "Oh, I'm coming back."
What was that show about? What did y'all talk about then? Oh, wow.
Really, Lawrence was the guest. So I didn't know Lawrence was bringing Charles. So then when Lawrence brought Charles, he opened the door, and I was like, "Charles!" And you know, I love me some Charles. And I be watching him on CNN when he be getting them together. I said, "Charles speaking for me."
Yeah, yeah.
So then when I saw him, it was a nice surprise. So then, baby, and then Charles was being just like he is now. You know, Charles not gonna sit over there and be quiet.
Wonderful.
So he's over there talking, and then Lawrence said, "You know what?" And then Lawrence, you know what? When you come back, I'm coming up here and I'm gonna interrupt you and I'm gonna cut you off and I'm gonna do you. Let me know when you come back.
That's what Lawrence was telling Charles.
Did
you take over Lawrence's show?
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so. Look at that, spoken like someone who did it. I didn't think so. Yeah.
Charles. Now, when you are asked the question, did you take over Lawrence's show? Although that wasn't your intention, you need to acknowledge.
Yes. Let me just say this. You asked me some questions. You asked me some questions directly.
No, I'm just telling you.
I know. I need to acknowledge Lawrence's feelings.
Your own medicine.
I love you, Charles.
All right, love you.
Good luck with everything.
All right.
All right, I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding down right here. We are your radio. We're your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Come on, now y'all can go on with all this here other stuff.
All right, let me get going, go to work.
All right, you don't got to
You gonna give me that lotion
on the air.
On the air.
Yeah,
Boy.
oh.
Your hands needed lotion.
Boy.
Come on, let's get a couple pictures for
What,
you.
over against this thing?
Yes, let me get this phone because mine over here. Oh, Lord Jesus. You got to go to work? What you talking about today?
Oh,
Whole bunch of stuff.
oh,
We live. We live, so don't tell them what you're going to talk about. Tune in.
You don't want them to cover the sign, do you? You should just stand a little. There you go.
But why you stand on that like, you know how they come on this side? Like one of the kids that your grandma got dressed for school.
It's picture day. It's picture day.
Come on in here. Come on, y'all.
It's picture day.
Y'all cool, honey. I have to bring y'all back together. Ooh.
Can I touch you?
good thing that all my sides are good.
Look, can I touch you? I
Good
touch
thing
you.
all of my sides were.
Y'all come in.
Uh-uh.
The frame not that big. All right, give me something else.
I just say,
Don't take it up high like that. It's not
Oh,
good.
good. All right.
all right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Besides, oh, where's your
Is this your stuff?
yeah, slide me that chair.
Your shoes over here too. I didn't notice that.
I make myself at home.
All right,
Did you bring your
nice to meet you.
ticket? Your
All right.
parking ticket?
What's that?
Did you bring your parking ticket up here?
I just wanted to.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And don't be giving my guests no lotion. Don't be disrespecting my guests.
Here.
I am so embarrassed. Bye, y'all. We live.
I know.
You know, we just talk.
Mhm. That's all we do.
We don't have no line, we just talk.
That's all we do.
Hey, hyena, who in here? Oh, baby, I don't get cut out.
I have to take a breath. Oh, are we about to be on again?
No, go ahead.
Got it.
We're supposed to come up after this song, but I stopped it earlier because Charles had to go.
He better just couldn't stay long, huh? That was nice of him to come though for that little short time.
He has to go do his show.
He comes
Do
on that
production
TV.
and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Baby, y'all a mess together. Hey, Ty. Hey, Stephen Michelle. Hey, Capital M. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Terrence. Hey, Artful Variety. Thank you. Artful Variety. Who is this? I try. Oh, let me get these pictures. My girls, let me go to message. Dapper. 10:08. Good afternoon, Dapper. Oh, what's going on, hyenas? Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh, my back. Girl. She said, girl, what have you done?
Hmm?
I know this. She's like, girl, what have you done? You got me going crazy.
So
Yes, I am, Myron.
an admirer says, Joe, say hello to my boo thing.
Hey, boo. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Did you talk to Dawn?
She didn't call me back yet. Or text me anything. She's gonna have a fit when she sees Charles is up here. She will let me.
She like Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
We kind of discovered him together. We would laugh about him reading people on CNN and stuff.
What? Don't he get them together?
Ooh, wait. You tell this woman one time, don't touch me. Don said, Jason, that is so you. Don texted me, look at Pam.
Quinton. Oh. You talked to Sarah since the wedding?
Yeah, I talked to her.
How was the
yesterday.
wedding?
It was good. It was beautiful.
What?
Yeah, she said they had a great time. I told you she said they want to go back again.
Right. She said she want to go back because it's a beautiful place, beautiful island.
Hold on. Hello? What's happening? Up here at the radio, on the radio with Joe. What you doing? You want to come up to the radio? Come on. Where you headed? Oh, okay. Get Dawn stuff if you can. You talk about you going up to club. Okay, because she was worried about it. Said, I hope that woman didn't put it back. Okay. 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 Oh, you're gonna still be in town around 6. You're gonna be in the city. You're gonna be in the city around 6 still? 6:30? Okay. Okay, but I'll catch up with you if you want to, or before you get back home, because we'll be done here at 6. Go through it again. Oh, so you gotta take some of your stuff back? What you? Oh no, you gotta get your money from the people. Right, right. Okay. Well, when I get done, if you want to meet, we can go through it. Okay. Yes, we'll be done at 6. So, and I wish I had known. I hadn't taken. I forgot I have Hunter's, not Hunter, Hudson's backpack still in my trunk because they went to Fort Valley over the weekend, so I didn't even get a chance to see them. They left right after school Friday. Okay. So y'all got some new yearning? I'm not talking to y'all. I'm hanging up. Wow. Really? Really? You know why he bought you that? Cause you his itch. Y'all not supposed to be privy to this conversation on YouTube. Oh. Oh. How sweet. That is wonderful. That is so beautiful. Oh. So Carl, also, have you talked to Sarni? Today was his last radiation treatment, so call him. I went up there this morning and saw the little thing. I'm gonna have to send you the video, so I can go up there this morning. So give him a call. Okay, I'm gonna call you when I'm done. Okay, all right, bye.
Ooh,
You know I want to talk, but we can't talk. We can't talk. You have to write it on this piece of paper and slide it over there. Jaquetta said that she just turned into Club Chit Chat. She can't wait to hear Jason McLaughlin and the real Miss Sophia. You still don't know how to get the call in. I was about to say. You still don't know how to get the call in.
Ooh. I said. Producer. Tiny. Nina Simone Smith. Her birthday today.
Really?
Nina Simone Smith. She turned 21.
What? Charles' birthday coming up.
Charles Blow.
So
When?
maybe that.
Let me call him. Say, Charles, I had you something for your birthday. You went off and left. It's 2 days. When's his birthday? Wednesday?
When I just looked them up, let me see. Let me be sure I'm saying the right date. believe you gave me lotion on the air. You took it and rubbed it in. For you not to believe, you see what I see. It's all right. To get a certain age, we have to take extra care of our hands.
Benefit Jesus.
Yeah, on the 11th.
Special guest again, Mr. Burt Browse. Just kidding.
Mr. What?
Burt Browse.
Glad you like them.
Did I miss you interview? Yeah, you missed Charles. He's gone. You're gonna have to go back and watch this live. Go back and watch the video. Girl, we're coming up after this song. You want to talk?
Yeah, good.
Okay,
I
come on,
always
let's
want to
talk,
talk,
honey.
honey.
Let's talk, honey. Just want to talk, honey.
I always want to talk. Always want to talk.
Child, that coach died. One of the college coaches. What's his name? Let me go in here and find out.
Why is this style thing off the Velcro like that? Why is it like that?
Oh, because I think it be in here.
We done had company and stuff, and they gonna think
You
we
ain't saying
unprofessional.
nothing. You should have told me earlier. I could have straightened this
It's
up.
still crooked. Now you done made it crooked the other way.
Oh.
I was trying to distract. That's why I gave him lotion so he wouldn't pay attention to the wall.
You ain't asked that. You ain't say nothing about your life.
That's what was wrong. I knew something was. I felt off during that
You feel
because the light wasn't on. That's what it was.
You ain't turned that one on right there.
I wasn't glowing and glistening. But I was shining.
Ken Norton Sr., boxer. One minute.
How's everybody doing out there in YouTube world? How was your weekend? What do you have planned for the week ahead? Type us a message. Let us know. Let's talk about it. You know, what's going on this week? What's going on this week? Anything exciting that we should know about? Where should we go? What should we do?
What's up?
What's happening? Because I've kind of had my back to you guys the whole time. I apologize. But I have to see the people that I'm talking to.
I apologize.
I like to have eye contact, but you know, I understand how me having my back towards you all may have made you feel hi. Hi, capital M. Is that what that says?
Uh-huh. That's your nephew, Myron.
Oh, hi, Myron. Fix my bosom showing. Be
Oh,
virtuous.
girl, 12 seconds.
I don't feel like I really need to hear that either. I can hear it out there. I'm like Charles now.
Ooh, Roddy Rich with high fashion featuring mustard. That was Roddy Rich with high fashion featuring mustard. Hey, what's up? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, holding down right here on We Are You Radio. We Are You Radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. I am in here with my good Judy, my yaya sister, one and only. Pam, Jason, what's going on?
We in here.
Isn't Charles the best?
Charles was great. He was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's great to see people that you see, you know, somebody that is intelligent as he is and can speak on political topics and world topics so well and still have a fun personality. You know, you don't want to be a one-sided individual.
Right.
You know, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
See, see, that's why, you know, I said, like I told him, you know, there are certain guests you just don't have to prepare for because you already know them.
You can talk about whatever.
Yeah,
Right,
he knows sports, he knows politics, he
Right.
knows religion, he knows, you just name it,
Right.
and then he can just jump in there just like you and I.
Right.
You know, we don't have to sit on no show around what's going on, although we want to know what's going on in the world and everything, but it's just like, well, we just want to get in here sometime, we just want to talk.
Yeah.
Because everybody else, all the other shows, they are programmed, they talk about the same thing, honey. So when we talk, we just talk about different stuff.
We just talk. Kind of like the thing we used to do called the dish.
Which everybody wants us to bring it back.
Well, it's kind of here right now. This ain't the dish. This is the side dish. This is the appetizer.
It's just two sides.
Right. Two sides. Two sides. That's the new show, True Sides.
Yes, but I was just thinking about the Olympics. You know, the Olympics are over. The
Uh-huh.
Olympics are over in Tokyo. And they were saying that the Olympics were, you know, it was just like, you know, it was a success, but it wasn't a success because people couldn't attend and all of that. But one of the newscasters, I was watching him this morning, he was talking about how, he said, for me, as a reporter, he said, I felt honored, I felt privileged because the only people in the stand witnessing
Yes.
the athletes
Yeah.
were us reporting. He
Yeah.
said it wasn't that many of us.
Yeah.
So he said, I felt honored in that way. He said,
Yeah.
but I feel sorry for the people of Tokyo because they have put these events on and they were not able to participate and to witness what they, you know, brought to the world.
Right, right.
And now the Olympics going to be going to Paris. They're going to
I
Paris
saw that. Very
in
exciting.
2024.
Very exciting. That might be a time to go to the Olympics.
In Paris.
In Paris.
Mm.
In Paris. That might be.
Now, you're not a
exciting.
sports person, baby.
I'm not.
But you know about Serena and Venus.
I mean, I know about them.
You know they play tennis, right?
Yeah, they do play tennis. The thing with the racket and the little green ball. Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Golf, the club, and
Yeah.
the green. Yeah. So but I would go to the Olympics in Paris because Paris has lots of shopping. I've been there many times. It has lots of places that I like to go to. And,
Oh my God!
I would go to the Olympics. I don't necessarily have to go see the sporting events, but I'm there with the people.
See, that's just how she is. Honey.
What?
She been over there, honey. She's like, child. I
What?
done called. She done called me. I'm like, girl, get your chair out. What are the possibilities of you going back over there to this place? I mean, you have called me from some places you have been to. Name some of the countries you have been to.
I've been to Paris. I've been to Milan, Rome. I've been to St. Lucia. I've been to Capri, Italy. I've been
And my
to.
sister just called me and I'd be like, girl, she's like, girl, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know. I said, girl.
So the
what
funny
is it?
thing, right? And the funny thing, you say that, and it was really, looking back on it, I had some wonderful experiences, and I'm sure there will be more to come.
Right.
But for me, when I'm going on work trips, it's work.
Mhm.
And so you never know what it's really going to be until you get there. You know
Right.
that you have to go and you have to be there for this, you have to do this and this and this. All the other stuff is extra. So it's not really it's not like I got together with my friends and said, we're going on a trip to Paris.
Mhm.
It's not like I got together with my partner and said, let's go to St. Lucia. It's like I'm going to work. So
Right.
anything else that happens is, just a bonus. And not that I'm strange in the way that, things like that are not really impressive to me in a sense,
Yeah.
So it's, again, it comes with the job. I have to go here to work, just like if I worked at the bank.
Mhm.
And today I might have to work at the bank on Peachtree. Next week I might have to work at the bank on Camp Creek.
Oh, you must be the manager because you got different branches.
Well, yeah, that's what I do,
But see, it'll come with age. It'll come with age because I used to be. Yeah, I've always just enjoyed, just the scenery and stuff.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I really like going to different countries and just, witnessing different cultures. Because in America, we think that everybody in every country live just like us.
Oh, absolutely.
And then when you go and you say, no, this is a different culture. China do this.
Absolutely.
Then you go to Brazil, they do this. And then when you go to Paris and you go to Italy.
Right.
And so it's just like, and so then it's just like, wow. And then you see the landscape.
Right,
Now, one place
right.
that I want to go where the landscape is always beautiful on picture is Ireland. I want to go to Ireland.
Really?
Yes, because there's so much greenery there.
And you're
it's
right,
just
but that's never a
beautiful.
place that I would think that I would want to go. But you're right. Every time you see pictures of Ireland, it's gorgeous. It is
Mhm.
beautiful. It's funny you say that you think that people should live the way that we do here in America. One of my favorite places that I've ever been was St. Lucia.
Mm.
And at the time that I went to St. Lucia, and no disrespect to anybody that may be from St. Lucia, but during the time that I went, to me, a lot of it wasn't very touristy yet. It
Right.
really hadn't started. I think they were just starting to break ground on like a sandals resort
Mhm.
there when I went. And the people seemed so easy and free and kind of poor, but it didn't really seem to matter. And I loved that. I said that was actually one of my favorite places that I said I could see myself living there, and just being easy like the people that lived there. It was so beautiful to me. It was so lush and green, which I really didn't expect. For me, you think of islands, you think of, I think of sand and water.
Mhm.
I didn't really think of seeing like lush forests, and I guess they would be rainforests. I don't know, and even volcanoes that I saw there. It was so beautiful. It was really beautiful.
Another place that a lot of people always talking about, and I think I'm going to experience before I leave this earth, is Bora Bora. Because everybody always talking about what a great time they have over there.
One of my fondest memories of Bora Bora was I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians one day, and they were in those huts that were right on the water, that like are in the water. And I said, I want to go there one day, and I want to stay in one of these huts, one of these suites in the water, so I can jump out of my room, my door, and jump into the ocean. I thought that was so beautiful, and thank you, Kardashians, for that, because I had never seen that before.
And on that note, I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on We Are You Radio. We Are You Radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Damn the Kardashians.
Jason Kardashian.
Great. What?
Just left my brain.
Oh, let me rewind the tape, see what my sister was talking about before we went on break. Were we talking about
I'm baking the potato chips.
Oh my God. Oh God.
What happened?
You know they have the guy from Jeopardy, Mike Richards. Is that the one that's supposed to be the new host?
They hadn't selected the new host yet? I thought they did.
Yeah, it's the.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Well, you
Mike
said
Rich-
wants to be the new host. That was.
No, Mike Richards. Now he was the one helping them look for it because he's an executive producer of the show. So you did all these auditions, looking at all these different people. So then you decide, I want to be the host. So they negotiated the contract with him to be the host. And now they had this story that I said, child. Jeopardy EP executive producer Mike Richards, who is now in negotiation with them to become the permanent host, denies pregnancy discrimination allegations. Oh God!
Be careful, y'all. Look, be careful. Be careful.
This is hard.
Be careful.
Baby, you better come over and do a little singing, honey, because you're going to be out of here in a minute, little song. Go on the top of the hour, she's going to cut her off.
Oh.
But they told her about,
So at the top of the hour, you have to do, what's that mean? You come in every time on the top of the hour.
it automatically, like, it depends on where it is, and if it's a soft hit or a hard. Because if it's a hard, like for 5 o'clock, no matter what's going on at 4, the end of the 4 o'clock hour, going into the 5 o'clock hour, the 5 o'clock hour is happy hour.
So it stops.
So it, no matter where we are in the 4 o'clock hour, at 5 o'clock, if we in the middle of Janet Jackson song, or we in the middle of Barack Obama talking, we in the middle, whatever we in the middle of, at 5 o'clock, she going straight to
happy hour.
She don't go to happy hour late.
Okay.
Like, no,
see,
man.
that's one of those things where you cannot drop the ball. Happy hour, you cannot drop.
Look, let me see. I think this may be a hard one. Watch, she gonna go off. No, she let her play. But I'm gonna fade her out because she too long. It's an 8-minute 32-second house song.
8 minutes and 32 seconds. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How exciting for Charles with that book, with that opera. That is
Yes,
awesome.
I didn't know that. We got an
That is
exclusive.
awesome. We got an exclusive, right?
Tickets
We were
on
supposed
sale
to
today.
just started
What
today
is
at
your
noon.
name?
Hello. If we had known, I would have had Chauncey bring us some. That's awesome.
Well, it's Dawn. Did you talk to Dawn?
Dawn
Did
is
you call Dawn?
MIA.
Dawn, it's Dawn. Answer the phone. Call Sorley.
You said what?
Call my boo.
called sorry. We had quite a while to go if we were on this for 8 minutes of the song. Cat just now responded to something. That's hilarious.
Oh.
Are we going on?
I'm just putting this on to see how my face is.
You better mix.
Hey, it's great, Danielle.
It doesn't. The comments don't
I
show
can
up on here
relate.
anymore.
What's going on?
The comments don't show up on here anymore. It doesn't look like.
They come, but you know they'll disappear. Then when somebody else type a new comment, they'll come back up. The side salad. That's Myron. the baby want to call in.
Who's that?
And T.I. Myron been missing. How'd you great, Danielle? Leonard. Hello, Leonard. See if we can keep this hour straight.
That might be hard. Too damn men in here.
I know that.
That's pretty close to impossible. You could be straight dish.
I didn't just read them at traffic. I read them here. Baby, let me get me something to chew, honey. Ooh, baby. Chinese make a breast steak. Chili cheese.
Ooh, that used to be my favorite flavor of frito.
Girl, here goes some sunshine imperial nuts. You want some cranberry? You want some nuts, girl? I know you're health conscious. You want to eat the healthy stuff. You know they say Oreos are vegan.
That's what they say. But I'm convinced that all vegan stuff ain't necessarily good for you. Oreos would be one of them.
Oh.
But I do like an Oreo now. But just because it's vegan.
Oh, say that.
Does not mean that you can eat a whole pack of them in one sitting.
Oh, this is a little pack, girl.
Vegan means it has no animal product in it. So if you think about when you bake, you typically put butter or eggs.
Everything we eat comes from animals.
So if you have a product that's on the shelf and that can last a year, and it has no animal product in it, it's probably not that good for you. Just
Everything
saying.
we eat comes from animals, including ass.
Oh my goodness. All right, it was nice seeing y'all on the show.
That was my pigs. No, we eat chitlins.
Woo! This show suddenly took a turn. I don't know what Charles brought up in here today, but it's different.
Still well.
It's different.
What about water? You think Charles took my water? Did you get your water?
I drank it.
Maybe y'all see my sister get it, man. Yeah. She very observant. We over here having doing the interview. She over there talking about I observed. Oh, he asked you.
Well, I was trying to be discreet. Nobody had to know what was going on. He told the people what was
We
happening.
were lying.
They didn't see what that was. They didn't know what that was. It was down here low. It could have been hand sanitizer. It could have been any number of things.
That was very Michelle Obama and Barack. Barack, you asked it.
I have a tendency to take care of people. I saw a need. I wanted to provide a solution. I would want somebody to give me some lotion if my hands were ashy and they had it right there on their person. That's a polite thing to do. Matter of fact, I need some now. I just washed my hands and put hand sanitizer on. You know, with COVID, we're washing our hands. Oh, should I have acknowledged that I did something that he felt was rude, that something that offended him? Oh, I'm going to have to call and apologize. I'm sorry. Charles,
you gotta acknowledge
Charles, if I did something that offended you, I apologize. That was not my intention. My intention was to get rid of the ash. I apologize. It's not my intention. I would never do that. Intentionally offend anyone. Anyone. I would never intentionally offend anyone. Even if they had first offended me. Now, I may defend myself, but I would not purposely.
I'm telling you what I know. My sister's a good nigga.
I didn't want him to go to his job. You said he was going to meet Oprah. He could not meet Oprah with ashy hands. Or Steven Spielberg. That's part of what I do. Now look at my hands. And he said, what kind of lotion is this? Because it felt good. This is nice and rich. And he's like, ooh, this is nice. He never had no lotion like this before. It's that good stuff. He used to Jergens.
His face look nice.
It's glistening.
His face look just shining.
It's called humidity. He said he had parked on the street and walked over here.
Oh my God, the shave, you gotta look good.
Yeah. And now his hands look good too, like his face. His hands now look good. See that good? That's a good look. You see that? You see that?
Don't that go to show? You don't have to be here for a long time to make an impact on the show.
He came and he conquered and he went.
Hello?
That was good. That was really fun with him. We have to do it more often.
I gotta get Shannon back up here, honey. Shannon Balenciaga.
That was the cut up. That was a cut up.
Baby Shannon is a mess. I gotta get Tonka back up here. Talk about himself. Here goes some of the pictures we took. You can just slide through. Baby. Yeah, it's so funny to me, honey.
What's that?
I just think about it and I just get tickled, honey. I got both of my shots. You got yours? Amen. Some lady wanted to take a picture. I asked, you got your shot? She said, no. So she said, no. Baby boo. I'll take a selfie and send it to you, but move back. You can take a picture of me, but you can't get in here with me. You have to shot. The great thing is about where's Charles? Kimber, thank you, Kimber. Say happy belated birthday. Bring the dish back. Okay. Let's say, oh, Danielle, you missed him. He looked like a whole snack.
That's what somebody said on the comment.
And Kimber said, baby, I hollered this. I hollered Shirley a miss. Yes, she is, baby. I got both of my shots. said, Bobby Jones, you got your shot from here. They said no. She's gonna tell him you need to move. Give me 6 feet. Yeah, that's so dog. You see, her in stock shoe.
I see that. This the same song? No, you faded to something else. It's the 8-minute song.
This song.
No, this another song.
No, this is another song. Baby Charles is standing up there like one of the boys your grandma got dressed.
Man, he was very.
Look at him, he does look nice. Little old skin just shining. Oh. This thing right here. Oh my God.
What's that?
Jasmine. Her mouth worse than tears. Jasmine Master. She knows she can cuss.
That's a lot of cutting and angle thing.
Oh. Oh. Let me delete this.
You gotta delete it, sis.
Woo! Cause that I got my shot, got both of my shots. You got yours? Yes, ma'am. Okay, amen. There was a lady who wanted to take a picture. I said, asked, you got your shots? She said, nope. Baby Shirley has started doing the snake.
Oh.
34 seconds on this song. Then we have another song, but we're coming up after the next song. So we have like 4 minutes.
Where did you get your dolls?
Oh, George ordered those. You stay on Amazon. I.E. I got here today, they were sitting on the bed.
When is George gonna be back? He gotta have another day with the 3 of us in here.
He come back today. He came back. Usually he fly out like on Friday, and he come back Sunday. Some particular reason, this time he flew out on Friday. Then he came back Saturday. Then he had to fly out yesterday, and he'll be back today. He's gonna be mad he wasn't up here with you in charge. He's gonna be mad he wasn't here when you were here. So he like to take all the gas.
Oh.
We're coming up after this song.
Don't talk about your new boo.
Mm.
Don't talk about your new boo.
Oh.
You know, say names, you can talk about your new boo. And just how, you can meet your special person through your friends sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Your
What you
greatness
give.
is not what you have, it's what you give.
What you give. What you give.
Hallelujah.
What you give. That's right.
Myron, I got both of my shots. You got yours? Yeah, all right, amen. Oh, baby, let me drink this coffee.
You bet not.
Why?
You bet not.
Baby, this will wake me up. Let just say to
Don't
wake
drink
you
that.
up. Huh?
Don't drink that.
Why?
Don't drink that. Child, you'll kill us all.
I got my shot.
You would kill us all.
You want some more water? You good?
Everyone over there. You know, you got to stay hydrated.
This room temperature.
That's it. That's what I
Yeah,
like.
this room temperature, baby. This is like room
Thank you.
temperature. Oh, 2 minutes. Mm. Mm. Put these snacks on. My sister want those snacks. She eat healthy. Oh, put the other light on. Burn it always burn. She lit up. She lit up like a firecracker, baby.
Glowing.
Oh. Hmm. 30 seconds. George traveling, Danielle. Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ Miss Sophia right here on We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, we are. Here with my very special guest, my Yaya sister, one and only, Jason, a.k.a. Pam, a.k.a. Patrick Antoine Merriweather. Hey!
That's me. That's me. All of them. Uh-huh.
What's going on in your world, honey?
Well. Just sitting back here, relaxing and looking good.
Look good. Listen, we attended the Brat and Judy's viewing party for their show, their reality show.
Mhm.
Brat Loves Judy.
Mm-hmm.
And Raquel was there and Lawrence was there. A whole lot of people. Girl, you know you could be in a place with somebody, you don't even know you're in the same place with people.
Yes.
Can I tell you how many people that I did not know were there until I saw the pictures?
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah.
I looked at her, Kiki Wyatt. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know Kiki was there.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
there was so many other people up there. I said, girl.
You get busy doing your thing, and then you were hosting the event too, right?
Mhm.
So you were working. So.
And then somebody told me, this girl named Laura, she said, Charles, she said, I saw you at the Brat. She said, I saw you at the Brat and Judy's viewing party. She said, but then when I realized it was you, I couldn't get to you. But we had a great time. Congratulations to the Brat and Judy.
Oh.
You know,
that's
on their
good.
show. Mm-hmm.
So
Comes
where
on
does
We
it
TV.
We.
We
Okay.
TV, and I think it airs on Thursday. So you
Okay.
gotta check your local listings for what time and all of that. But it was so fun. It was so fun. Brad and Judy, they're just like you and I, sitting up here, they carry on just like us, baby. Oh my God.
Well, that's good to be involved with someone who you're friends with, also. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That friendship. Like
Yes.
that. Yeah. That's it. That
But
makes
we
it
gotta
carry
get us,
on.
we gotta get us a reality show, child.
But hey,
We gotta do a reality show.
our life is a reality show. They just
Yes.
been missing it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause baby, let me tell you.
Because the dish, if we were still doing the dish, I'm telling some of these shows, y'all wouldn't have a chance. Y'all wouldn't stand a chance. If we were still doing
There's
the
room
dish,
for everyone. They
there's
would,
room for everyone. But you know how the haters are, girl. They was going to hate on us,
Who?
girl. You know the haters are the haters.
I don't know them.
Child. Oh, come on, Joe Biden.
I don't know them.
Listen, the View, honey.
Right.
Because you know all them shows that came along, they be hating on The View, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But they
And the
finally
view
got,
is still around, right?
yeah, they finally got Miss Thang out of there. though.
Yes, they did.
They was sick of Megan.
Yeah.
They be
yeah.
sick of everybody who feel that seat. You know, they gonna be
It's
sick
something
of.
with that seat.
They don't want no Republican on the show.
That's the revolving seat. We gonna give you a little time, and then you got to be out of here.
Baby, they get the out of there. Do you hear
They're
me?
trying to be an equal opportunity employer, and they are fulfilling their quota.
Who are they gonna put in that seat? I said they should put Kate Jenner in there. Caitlyn Jenner. Don't bring her up there, honey. Let her get a little taste.
Hey, who knows?
Baby.
Who knows?
She running for governor. And
No
she
comment.
in
No, I
California.
think that's over.
Oh, it's been over, baby.
Yeah, that's
Baby,
over.
they was looking for her to come to a campaign event. She had texted them and said, "Oh, baby, I'm out of the country." She said, "I quit."
That was a joke.
She
Some things we
done.
just shouldn't even do.
Oh.
Some things we just shouldn't even do.
You
Yeah,
think that was a joke?
that was a
Her
joke.
running.
It was a joke.
Child.
If it was serious, it was a joke.
It was just a distraction.
It was a joke.
It was just
Right.
a distraction. But living her life like she lived her life, she's been living her life, it's been a distraction
Yeah.
for a while now.
It's a very interesting thing to me. I don't know the history of the governor there in California. I've only been there for a short time, and so, but just the people that want to, get him out. I don't really understand. I think.
It's all politically motivated.
Yeah, it must be.
Because California is a Democratic
It is.
state.
But
And-
maybe it's changing, and that's one
No,
thing
it's
that I
not
say.
changing. Maxine Waters gonna make sure it's not changing.
Well, I think maybe largely the people, maybe on the political front it is.
Mhm.
But it's so funny to me, especially having lived there for a while and being from the South, and people, especially people that are there, and mainly black people, like, oh, the South is so racist. The South is so racist. Racism exists everywhere.
Hello.
And is stronger and more prevalent than ever, or as strong and prevalent as any other time. And I think, especially, and this is again my opinion, for black people to think that racism does not exist, you're doing yourself a disservice. And you need to get that thought out of your head. You may not blatantly experience racism on a day-to-day basis, but trust me, racism does exist. So when they would say that California is just as racist, if not more racist than the South, they just cover it up differently.
Hello?
They just, put some makeup on it and do his hair and put it in some clothes and sit it on out there. But it's there just as it is anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I say. Because people when you say racism, people only think that racism just has one face.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there are subtle racism.
Oh, absolutely.
The way somebody talk to you, they can be a racist. Because you they talk to somebody else, they're like, oh yes, and then when you say what?
Yeah.
It's always the what. It's just like, where did that what come from? Why did it get the yes? Yeah. Oh, but I had to learn that too. That racism is not just dealing with color.
Yeah.
It's how you deal with different cultures and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So you just have to be on. And it took me traveling, like we
Yeah.
were talking about earlier, going to different countries and traveling and seeing, because one of my first experiences with somebody that, was talking about how racist the South was when we were in Houston, and the girls from Louisiana would come to Houston, and we would get down there and we would do the show. And then some kids from New York, they would come down here and they, for Splash and stuff, and they said, oh my God, that's so racist. And I'll be like, but girl, well, she just spoke.
Right.
She just spoke.
Right.
They're like, what are you talking about? All the child did was spoke, and you talking about she racist.
Right.
So then it took me some learning. Oh, it wasn't just her speaking; it was the way, her tone, and everything. So
Right.
racism is in tone.
But like I said, they do that everywhere. And if racism is in you, it's in you. It doesn't matter. And something that was really enlightening to me and kind of good to see. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a special on Netflix. I believe it's called High Privilege. It's Me, Chelsea. It's by Chelsea Handler, and she talked about white privilege. And in the documentary, and this is not verbatim, but she said that she benefits from white privilege just because she's white. Like, you don't have to be a racist. You don't have to be, you don't have to be what we think or what we see as racism to be racist. And she says her just being white, she benefits from racism, which is absolutely true. Anytime that you didn't get a job and a white person got it, not that it was necessarily racism, but that could be an example of racism, So it's like I said, just because you don't blatantly experience it, just because somebody doesn't come up in your face and call you the N-word, does not mean that you have not experienced racism or that racism doesn't exist. I actually had someone to tell me that before, that's a little bit younger than we are, that, that they don't really see racism, and that they actually said to me that they have never in their life experienced racism. And that shocked me, and I said, really? And they said, yeah. They said, I don't think, I've never in my life experienced. I said,
Just
to
didn't
say that
recognize.
you never experienced racism is something that's really strong to say. I said, and if that's true, that's wonderful. I said, but I would gamble to say that that's not true. Like I said, you may not have realized that that's what was going on, or that it had even happened. But I'm pretty sure that at some point in your life you have experienced racism. If you are black or anything other than white, I'm sure at some point in your life you have experienced racism.
And it's just like I said, like when they were coming from New York and coming from Louisiana and everything, and it was just like, you know, because when they were talking like, oh my gosh, she's so racist, and I'm like, oh, she just spoke, and then it's just like, because it's the norm to us.
Right.
So we feel like because it's the norm, it's not racist, but somebody else could come and see it, and it's just like, oh, okay.
And two, you have become so accustomed to it.
Right.
So you don't even, or you've known nothing else but that. So you don't even know that there's a different way that you can be spoken to, you know.
You better say it. You better say it, Pastor.
Well,
I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding down right here on We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. This song right here, this is your girl.
play it, play it.
I love Tony Braxton dance. She was definitely getting flagged.
Yeah, that's a hit maker.
I was shocked because right here,
I see it. Oh, we getting off quick, okay?
we're supposed to have a gospel song. We went to a gospel song.
But what happened?
He got Tony in here.
That ain't gospel.
Oh, a Holy Ghost dance. Oh, okay. She's talking about a different dance.
Praise dances.
Baby, they say Candace Owens would be a great fit.
No, man. That's a joke.
Jay, that's a great question. I'll ask it on the air. Oh my God. We opened up a whole can of worms, honey. Oh, y'all been trying to, okay, my baby been trying to get that out, honey. I'm glad my sister brought that up so y'all can get that out.
What happened?
I'll read it on the air.
Uh-oh.
Like Porsche, you can't talk about it off the air.
Right.
Air. Gotta be organic.
And authentic. Like a symbol.
The man just got to see this. Trina and her husband was there, or her fiance. At the Bradley thing, I didn't know. And then, you know, I saw the little girl, but I didn't know who they were.
Who was that?
People from Love and Hip Hop, New York, I believe. But I didn't know them.
Did you speak to him and say hello? That's all that matters. You didn't have to. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. Well, maybe you did. Maybe you didn't see him. Maybe y'all didn't see each other.
I'm at work.
You were very busy working. We just had a little brief class on work etiquette.
I'm at work. Dominique Bouchard. That work. Miss Dean, Mary. I was at work, Mary. Maybe we can look over there and see that hand sanitizer. Think about that lotion.
I tried to give him some of this too. He ain't want it. He's trying to keep us all clean and moisturized. That's it.
I got my shot. I got both of my shot. You got yours?
You still,
All right,
you
amen.
still need protection. Don't forget to wash your hands and use hand sanitizer when you cannot use soap and water. It's
Oh,
very
baby.
important.
I moved beyond washing your hands. Wash your whole ass.
Well, that too. I don't recommend you putting hand sanitizer on that though. I'm not sure what that will do. May
No,
not
it
be
is.
very comfortable.
We went from dance to let's shut up and dance.
Dancing with the Stars tribute.
Danielle, shut up. He talking about, girl, I hear you chewing all the way over here.
She would share if you were here with her.
See Julia say, Jason.
Hi. Mmm.
You hear that, Danielle? That's for
Crunch,
you.
crunch, crunch. It's something over there. What's nuts.com? Those big bags of nuts. What's that's y'all special nuts?
Hmm.
Those bags behind the liquor. Nuts.com. That's
Nuts
y'all
like
special
on,
nuts.
the president of the Laughing Hyenas, Jasmine.
That's a company.
She turned me on to that company. She orders me all the time.
What's special about those?
They good.
Oh, well, there you have it. There you have it. Sometimes that's all that's necessary.
And then, during the pandemic and stuff, it was, you just order online. You weren't going to no stores and stuff. So you just order online.
So they weren't going to the stores in Atlanta, but they were going to Magic
No,
City.
she's not in Atlanta.
Oh.
She's outside of Richmond, Virginia. And she order everything online. Baby, she order.
She said she's not going out there in the world.
She was another one like you. She wasn't going out and wasn't inviting y'all in the house.
Well, you know, and I did go out, but I was I was going to essential places. I wasn't hanging out. I wasn't going out
That was
to the
good.
club, you know.
She would go to
Yeah.
like the bank.
Right. Grocery
Stuff like
store
that.
if you
She
need
wasn't going to
She
the
wasn't
grocery
going,
store.
yeah. I would go. And like I said, in California, they would limit the amount of people in there at one time. Like there would literally be lines outside the grocery store with people social distance, and you had to wait there. Couldn't be over a certain number of people in the store, so. And then for a while, only grocery stores were open. Like malls were closed completely. You could not go into a mall or anything like that.
Think like a man, Jennifer Hudson. Neo and Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm. This has been an interesting time that we have been in. Never could have dreamed this in a million years.
Hallelujah. Ooh.
In a million years.
What a meal. I am ready for love. I'm doing my
Interpretive dance.
Yes, my India Ari interpretive dance tonight, girl.
All right.
Used to be getting ready, girl.
You better rehearse, honey.
This tape wasn't in the way my leg would have been way up there.
I'm sure it would. Thank God for this tape.
Hang on, because I was with the Alvin Ailey.
We'd have been on our way to the emergency room. The show would have been over.
Baby, I went Alvin Ailey. I danced with Baryshnikov. All of the great dancers. Leontine Capone.
Yeah, you know, you was with Alvin in the alley. Not Alvin Ailey. You was
no.
Alvin in the alley.
Oh no, that wasn't Alvin, baby. That was fencing.
You know, they do have an Alvin Ailey documentary coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You seen that trailer? I want to go see that. Oh, we gotta go see Respect this week. Can you get it on demand and watch it from your house?
We're going to the movie because that's what they was talking about. That the new movie with what's called them, it didn't do good at the box office. They made $20-something million. They was expecting more, but then they released it on HBO Max. What do y'all be expecting, y'all? People ain't gotta leave their house. A lot of people like going to the theaters anyway.
They say that this may change. They may start doing movies like that from now on.
That's the whole experience going to the movie.
I do like the
Some
movie
popcorn.
experience. It really is. But it's
popcorn
not
and a big old
necessarily- It's
screen.
not necessarily safe right now, though.
Well, just when you got money like Oprah, honey, you can rent out the whole theater, just go in there and use Stedman and Gale.
That's one way to do it.
1 minute 20 seconds.
So I was watching a cute clip today on Instagram. It was Trevor Noah was interviewing Oprah on his show, and he said, "You've had money, you've been rich for a very long time. Tell me some stuff that you do that's regular. You know, do you do regular things?" She's like, he asked her, like, "Do you sometimes go to use the bathroom and there's nothing left on the roll?" She says, "Oh no, that never happens." She says, "I don't know if you, but like I have people that come in there and they check it regularly, and every time they check it, they fold it in a nice little triangle." And he said, "What, do you live in a hotel?" So that was funny. So she was trying to say that was, you know, so doesn't do regular things. But she said, one thing that I do that is regular. She said, ooh.
I know. Oh, God, that's great.
She says, when I go to a hotel, I take my own bread and avocados. And he says,
That's
really?
not regular.
He says, really? She says, yeah, I take my own bread and avocados. She said, and how it started, she says, my avocados. She says, avocados are very expensive. She says, and I have my own avocado orchard. And he said, oh, Oprah, that's not regular. She, yeah. And I thought, how funny. She thought that was regular. I gotta put this on. I don't need this. I'll be doing it.
Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ, Miss Sophia, right here on We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. You listen to Jennifer Hudson, Neo, and Rick Ross, and that song is titled Think Like a Man, honey. Think Like a Man. Hey, I'm here with my sister, my Yaya sister, Yaya Pam.
Yaya!
Jason. Patrick Antoine Merriweather. Now, we started up a conversation the last break, and they were going in the chat room, honey. We were talking about, what were we talking about? We was talking about racism. And somebody said, do you think black people call certain things racism that may in reality be classism? Then somebody said, we in war with each other as blacks. So it's racism in our skin color. Mm-hmm. Oh, then somebody say, it doesn't have to be either or, both can exist. A situation can be caused by both racism and classism. Okay, the hyenas in there going in. And then Danielle interrupted the conversation, talking about, girl, I can hear you chewing all the way over here. Oh.
So yeah, both things do exist, racism and classism, but I mean, whether it's one or the other, I mean, it would depend, I guess, on the circumstance, but they could even be interlocked, you know, intertwined, and so, I don't know.
You don't know?
Something to think about. I mean, like, it's possible, but I mean, what that's to say, neither one are necessarily right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and some people think because you're black, you're of a lesser class anyway.
Hello.
So,
Go ahead.
i.e., the Constitution when it was written.
Mm. For that matter, they say the Bible. Na 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 na.
Now, you saying some good stuff now. You stepping on some toes. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna just sip my water.
But I just want to remind everybody, don't sip the water while my sister's sipping her water. I want to remind everybody that with Stars of the Century 2.0, we're going to be at the Heritage tonight. So if you're in the ATL, I want you to come on out to Stars of the Century 2.0. Myself, Raquel, Stasha, Naisha, Nicole, Archie, Christopher, Amaya D. Glamazon, so many of them have the same name, but it's Giselle Lord. Giselle Lord, she's our regular. So come on and check us out. Also, you know the guy Ryan that plays on Pose, that was on Pose, He was at the show yesterday. He was at the brunch, and he said that he's coming to the show tonight. So if you want to meet one of the characters from Pose, come on out. You can see
Ryan
him.
on Pose, what character does he play?
He played Bianca's child, the dancer. Him and the boy, they was in love.
Oh.
It wasn't his name Jason. Ain't his name Jason on the show? I think his character's title name is Jason. Evangelista.
I don't think there was a Jason on the show. I think I would remember that.
Oh.
I don't know now. Now you got me wondering.
Okay. What character? What was Ryan's character name on the show? Everybody. Bianca's child, the light skin that went to the dance school and all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. But he's coming.
Damon.
Damon? Yeah, Damon. Yes, that's
Sounds
it.
like Jason.
What I get Jason? Damon. Yeah, he's real sweet. All of the kids from all of the cast members from Pose, they're nice. All of them, because we've met a lot of them that came to the show. We came to the show, honey. They are all so nice, honey. Child, if you could do anything in the world other than makeup, what would your profession of choice be?
So whether or not I can actually do this thing, I would be a singer.
A singer? Oh.
I would be a singer.
You love singing.
I
You
love music.
Yes, you do.
And if I could sing, you wouldn't be able to talk to me.
Well, tell me this. Are you into country music?
I like some country music.
Yes.
I do. I like
You like opera?
some opera.
Mm.
Where are you going?
No, I'm just asking because people that really into music, they like all genres.
Yeah,
of
I
music.
like some of all genres. Like I'm not gonna necessarily listen to all of it all the time, but if I hear something good, like I have country music artists in my library now. I don't have any opera, but I would. There was a time when I would listen to opera, like when I was cooking or cleaning. I would just do, play some whatever I found. And I don't really like no opera,
Right.
but I can appreciate music that sounds good. Singing, instrumentation, lyrics, all of that.
And I'm laughing because I work in radio. People automatically assume that I just know all music.
Don't know nothing.
People ask me, now the little hip hop artist that I do know is because of me working in radio. But when I went to radio the first time, when I first entered radio, they were talking about, T.I. and Jeezy and, baby, who is that?
Right.
I say, all I know is the Clark sisters, Yolanda Adams, Shirley Caesar, Tremaine Hawkins. I say, I love gospel. I said, I grew up on gospel. I said, honey, even movies and all that. We go to the movie, we were just going to see the movies that were out. I said, when I was coming up, we were not trying to go to no concerts. I was going to the movies. Every now and then we were going skating, and then we would go to the park. Our thing was going to the park.
Right.
Baby, and other than that, I played a little football.
Can you believe it?
With the neighborhood kids.
Right.
But that's another story.
Right.
But yes, honey, but I don't know music like that. And then like now I know a little music. But country music, I know that I'm in love with Brad Paisley.
Okay.
So I know Mr.
You are in
Brad
love
Paisley.
with him.
I'm in love with Brad Paisley. That was my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend.
Okay.
And then it's just like.
So do you know any of his songs?
Yes. Pull up to my bumper, baby. Ain't that Brad Paisley?
I don't know. It might be. See, I know who he is, but I'm not familiar with his songs.
That's Grace Jones.
I was gonna say.
I was doing you.
Maybe he did remake. I'm thinking that sounds like a weird country song, but okay. I don't know.
I was doing you like you do me when I tell you about sports.
Sports, right?
Yeah, basketball is the one where they throw the football down the field. Huh? Yeah, that's it.
Because I'm sitting there thinking, okay, yeah, Brad Paisley, maybe that's it. But
no, I didn't meet him, but when I was working at the other station, and Mary Davis, she knew somebody, she had a connection. She's fine. She's doing the blog now. She does a blog, but yeah, we talk about her. But and she knew that I liked Brad Paisley because when I was over there, and I was like, I listened to the Country Music Awards. I watched the Country Music Awards. I said, I really like this Brad Paisley. Then I just started, following him and paying attention.
Yeah.
And then she ended up getting me an autographed picture from Brad Paisley. And she's like, Sophia, come here. Sophia, come here. That was my girl, honey. Mary Davis. She's like, Sophia, come here. She would call me, come here, I got something for you. And she called me that day. And That's what she said. Here, she said, I have something for you. She said, open it. She knew his publicist.
Ah.
She knew his publicist. And so she said, I have something for you. Open it. I opened it up. It was an autographed picture from Brad Paisley, honey. And then the other time she called me, she said, Sophia, come here, come here, come here. I have something for you. And I went down there, honey. Miss Ding had me the whole invitation and stuff to the inauguration, Barack Obama, the first time that he was being sworn in as the president. Her brother is a lobbyist, so he had all these connections and hookup and stuff. So he sent them to her, but she wasn't able to go, and she knew how I had been campaigning for Barack Obama.
Right.
So she called me and said, Sophia, come here, I got something for you, I got something for you. So she said, me and my husband, we can't go. And it just so happened she gave me 2 tickets to the inauguration with seats. Because, you know, we had tickets as a volunteer.
The first year.
Yeah, the first year as a volunteer. I got a ticket to go.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't get, we didn't have seats. We was in the standing area. So she had 2 tickets to a seat.
With
and I got 2 tickets to a ball. And we got tickets to the ball as well. And how ironic, they had like 18 balls, you know, for the president. It was the same ball that we were going to, that I was going to. It was the same exact ball that we were going to. So I ended up giving my ticket that I got as a volunteer for the Democratic Committee. I gave that ticket to Tommy Ross. And then the ball, Tara and I, we were going to the ball because Tara had called her mom and stuff. And that's where we stayed with Tara's mom and stuff. And so we ended up giving the tickets, because we got 2 tickets to the ball, so we ended up giving those 2 tickets to 2 of her girlfriends.
We were all there together that year. Remember, I was there too.
We didn't see you.
We didn't. So it was really cold that year, if you remember.
Right.
It was record freezing temperatures in DC.
Yes, it was, because I had to tell myself on several occasions. I said, years from now, you're just going to be so excited to remember that you were here, this history-making moment. So don't worry about the cold.
So we watched from the comfort of our hotel beds with room service. It was fantastic.
We were out there. And Tommy was standing in the section, and Oprah was standing behind her. Oprah was behind her.
Oh, wow. Oprah was behind Tommy? Come on, Tommy, for the ticket in front of Oprah.
And she didn't know that Oprah was behind her until they were leaving.
Okay.
And then it was just like, because y'all all wrapped up, you don't know who
but you don't know
all
who's
you
who.
know.
Right.
Everybody out here freezing, you don't see
Right.
nothing but they nose.
Absolutely.
And so she said, child, then I realized that was Oprah.
Oh.
In front of me. But it's like,
Yeah, we contemplated getting out there for a brief moment. Then we said, ooh, but it's so warm and nice in here. And we can watch it on TV because we don't know where we're going to be. We can get a clear picture. We can see clearly from this television. And it's warm, and we can get some room service and sit here.
But we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about that experience. Because the whole thing, you know, that's a whole other curtain words. We're going to have to talk about that, honey, since
history making.
Yes. Are you going to Miss Sophia, hold it down right here on We Are Your Radio, hanging out with my girlfriend, my Yaya sister.
It's me, we in here! I don't know where that voice came from, but hey!
That's Pam.
That's where the voice came from. That was Pam. Now this is Jason. We'll be right back.
And where is Patrick and Tuan Merriweather?
Oh, he's on his way. Chiquetta! Chiquetta says she is loving us together. She's listening.
Oh, Quetta.
I was given skills to manage my sadness and my anger.
What is this? Oh, a commercial? I was like, what is... Who is she? Mama, what is mommy? It was some country guy that came up to the Kelly Clarkson show, was a guest, and I fell in love with him.
That's somebody sent me a text. Don't send me no text, send me a cash app. That's what oh Lord, I need a cash. Send me a cash app. Baby, who is that? What you call it? Sent me a cash app yesterday. He was at the show, honey. He had a good time. I can't think his name right now. Oh, he has a huge following on YouTube from Houston. Myra say he fried chicken, baby. Y'all need to bring Drag for Cash back. I enjoyed it. Yeah, but we ran out of cash.
How did that happen?
Child, wasn't nobody showing up, but the contestants get a few
Oh.
people in the audience. It wasn't. It wasn't supported at all. It wasn't lack of support.
I just realized I think I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since this morning. That's what it is.
Child.
I'm feeling a little lightheaded.
Oh really? You better grab some of them M&Ms, honey.
I don't want no sugar. What's in there other than
Oh, you better get some. What's in the water?
what's in that basket? Is it some other Fritos or something? You said some nuts in
Yeah,
there.
some Fritos, honey. Hold on, honey. Let me take care of them. Let's I don't need her here passing out.
Whew, you know this. My sugar get low.
Oh, my sister sugar get low.
What's that?
She start acting butch.
I'm gonna try some of these. Are these organic raw nuts?
I don't know.
Something sweet. That's mostly peanuts. It has cashews and almonds. These are a little better for you.
Okay, work out. You
Mhm.
gotta let me know.
I watch Dr. Oz.
Oh, really? I watched Dr. Ruth.
That too. She'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
Child, we need another Dr. Ruth in today's time.
We have one.
Who? G.S. Madison?
Yeah. Let me call. Oh, I can't call about it because my phone open. Oh, child. I ain't plugged it up. Just been took it over there. It's not charging.
Your phone is not.
Yeah, phone not charging, honey. Probably on 2%. I don't know what made me think. Hold on, let me get it right. Look, 20%. Lord Jesus. Oh,
I ain't had a cashew yet. Hey, nine.
say the connection. Check your connection, honey. Come on, connection. Get right. Oh.
Remind me when you get done.
Baby darling, I may have to turn this out because it won't charge. Look like with the. I don't know, honey. Oh, just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Can you sing a song on YouTube? Don't get it dropping now.
Baby. Hey, Rachel. Did Janet Mock recover from her breakdown? When she had a breakdown? When Janet Mock had a breakdown? Talk about them not paying her enough for the show?
That wasn't a breakdown. That was a trip.
This recent? Let me see what they talking about on CNN.
This Black Network thing. What channel is it on cable? Like I ain't never seen this channel.
Black Network. Let's see the Black Network.
But it's on cable because maybe.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's cable news.
I wonder if it's one of those channels that sometimes certain, not all carriers have it or certain areas. Because I never saw it when I was.
The Pfizer vaccine may receive full approval soon, and the ramifications could alter the course of the pandemic.
I saw that.
Ravens Lamar Jackson non-committal about COVID vaccine after contracting virus twice.
Who is that?
Lamar Jackson, Heisman Trophy winner, played with the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay. Yeah.
Trevor Moore, comedian and co-founder of the Whitest Kids, you know, dead at 41.
41.
Reba McEntire says she and her boyfriend contracted breakthrough COVID. Jane Withers, child star of Hollywood's golden age, dies at 95.
Oh yeah, she did. She was 95. She was 95.
She was in competition with Betty White.
My dad called me a few days ago. Did we tell you about Miss Bridgewater? Miss Bridgewater? I said, no, we didn't. She must have died. Yeah, Miss Bridgewater died. I said, she had to be 100. He said, she was 94. I said, exactly.
Oh.
She had a good life. I hope and pray I can live to be that age. She probably just, that age, they probably picked the day and time they want to leave. Can you imagine having lived 94 or 95 years, all the things you have seen in your lifetime?
Mm-hmm.
And the way it seems like that would be a little scary, you know what I mean?
It's just like us, We just, we're not 95, but
So
it's
imagine,
the stuff that we
imagine
have
us
seen.
though, but so we're not 95.
Right,
So tack on those additional years. Like I said, the things that they have seen.
right. They see racism and they experienced, they lived through it.
Yeah, they damn near
know?
seen slavery.
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
yes.
they saw
Yeah,
no
right.
cars, no
Mhm.
planes, no phone, cell phone. Like, can you imagine? I can't imagine.
Then they saw us become complete fools.
That too.
They're marching and protesting in suits and dresses and stockings and heels and girdles and bras and dressing down to their ankle. And here we are out here walking around with our pants dragging down to the ground with half your drawers showing.
And panty shorts. What's this new trend with panty shorts? These shorts literally look like panties.
That's what I say, child. The stuff we lived through, we done seen change.
Some stuff I don't want to
geez.
see them. Panty shorts. That's the best
Oh,
way I
we
can
into
describe
it.
them.
Oh, this us coming up, child. We in here talking. See, that's how we do.
We
What I
never
was
forgot we
talking
was
about
up here.
something on the air. What I said we was gonna talk about? Oh, this not us. We ain't coming up.
Good, I'm still having
she
snack
finna cut
time.
off. No, she don't cut off.
Oh, because it's 5 o'clock.
We're going into the.
Oh, shit. I said shit. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
That ain't professional.
You don't sit behind a desk every day
What you cut off? You don't sit behind this every day to learn to live. I'm supposed to catch that though. Make sure the commercial play. Supposed to edit something out.
Put your glasses on, huh?
I'm in the mood. Danielle, could you send me a cash app? Let me see who else in here. Because I ain't got none of my cash apps for my birthdays from my hyenas, honey. I'm still celebrating my birthday until I get my cash app from Danielle, Diva McIntosh, Artful Variety, J Form D, Capital M. I did not receive my cash app for you for my birthday. And my sister said that's not what cash app was invented for, but it's so convenient. Put my cash app in there.
You notice I ain't said a word. I don't endorse everything.
Mm. I'm trying to go to Hawaii before the year's over. I need my cash app. Ooh. I'm in the mood. Baby, you better chew. You better chew.
He is.
Baby, my sister's such a white woman, honey. She eat one chip at a time. I would put a whole handful in my mouth. Baby, that bag would be gone.
Now, why we gonna give white people that much credit? They the only one that can eat one chip at a time.
Yes, honey. I ain't never seen no black person eat one chip at a time.
You do right now.
That's what I said. That you the only one. You eat like white folks. Because all the people I see eat one at a time. And all the people I see go to a restaurant and order one salad and they share it.
Somebody told me one time I was eating. They said I was eating like a Huxtable. I said, now what does that mean?
But really, then I just started noticing that white people do go to restaurants and they order like like we go there and we order like what you gonna eat? You order your food, I order my food, Naisha order her, Raquel order her, we all order. White people go to restaurants, they order a hamburger and they'll split it down the middle and share the fries and the hamburger. Like they'll be over there sharing the salad and stuff. Like
I've done that before.
you white. You tell what I said. You
Not.
like the white folk. You
Not.
just like the white folk, huh?
Sometimes you don't want it all, or you want to have the same thing. So instead of us ordering two, we'll order the same thing and we'll split it and we order a lot of stuff.
I want my whole burger.
See, it's because why?
I want my whole.
That's why sometimes black people do too much.
Somebody sent me a cash app. Thank you, baby. Whoever that was. I know that. That's a double D. Do. Sound like a song, honey, getting ready to be played.
Black people want to order 2 cheeseburgers. You don't
Oh,
need 2
no. We
cheeseburgers.
don't order 2. We just order double meat cheeseburgers.
It's too much.
No, honey.
You don't need all that.
Girl, you eat a whole pot. You don't share your wings when you go order them wings.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You be by yourself. You be there by yourself. Where you at, girl? I'm over here at, what's the name of that place?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Girl, I'm over here. What y'all? Oh, yeah, give me some wings and some extra celery sticks.
What you're not going to do is put my business all over YouTube.
Oh, okay.
People don't need to know me like that.
All
That's
right.
for my close personal friends.
All
I don't
right.
know these folks.
Them your nieces and nephews.
I don't know them.
Your nieces and nephews.
I don't know her either.
They family. Come on, Bianca.
I miss Millie. I don't know her either.
You heard her? Miss Millie, a white woman.
Miss Millie could be black.
You know the one we know for the color purple, she was white.
I know Miss Millie
She
and
wouldn't let
she
me stay
black.
home with my family.
She told you can stay all day.
Now, bitch told me, come on, just drive her back home.
You couldn't get up out there.
This he gonna drive. I don't
I
know
don't know
him
him.
either. Can you put me in your suitcase when you go to Hawaii? I don't have that kind of money to pay for heavy luggage. They charge you by the pound for the luggage after over what? 55 pounds. I tell you where I'm going. You just get your ticket and go. Danielle say you better look again, but here's the Danielle, I do believe you sent me $5, 5 whole American dollars. I wonder if she's still working with Ryan Murphy.
Murphy.
Ooh. Shy, the show tonight. We got the show tonight. I'm leaving, going home to Houston Wednesday. I won't be. You want to come here and do the show Wednesday by yourself? You and George?
Let's do it.
Oh, you can't. George leaving. They going there. I think they're going out of town this week too.
Mm.
But our family reunion is this weekend, honey. So I'm going to Houston. Going to the family reunion, honey. But I'll be back. I'll be back for the brunch on Sunday. Gotta come get this money. Life still must be lived. And it costs. They may close everything down, honey, but they still charge you. If the government could, he'll charge you for air.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir, and I thank you.
I just started. I was just reading some
No,
stuff.
Michelle, I have not got your package you sent me yet because I haven't gotten an email. Usually when I get a package at the P.O. box, they'll send me an email. I haven't gotten an email about a package. Try since COVID starting to go back up, honey. Mail probably still back slow back down because you know mail was already slow. Cause what, my mama had sent me something, honey, and she said the priority. That's what's getting in 2 days.
Who is that says
Coco with a
Jason?
D
I mean
TV.
Pam. Something. Hey, something.
Coco with a D TV. Hey, mother, Sophia and Jason. I mean Pam.
Hey, Coco, with a D. Is that what it is? What's Coco with a-
TV. Coco with a D
What
TV.
does that mean?
She that's probably her. She probably have a YouTube channel.
Coco, what you doing on the DTV?
Oh, this Janet. Turn it off before we get a ding. And my love has come along. Yes,
My lonely days are over
this is no music. Go ahead.
since I fell for you.
Go ahead. What's the song? T.C. Carson's? Oh.
You give me fever.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. Get your piece.
In the morning, fever when you hold me tight. Fever! Girl, that was funny.
Yeah, girl, wait till the next live.
See, you're supposed to be encouraging.
I am. You're your talent. I'm gonna encourage you with no foolishness. I'm encouraging you.
Fever!
Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm saying. You sound like don't sound like you have no fever. Sound like you got a cold.
Let me see.
That's,
Fever!
Now you sound like you got the bird flu.
Fever!
Oh, bitch, you out of here. You're 95.
Fever! That was good. You like that, huh? See when I go high.
Oh, bitch.
Fever!
Now you sound like you get robbed, honey. Call for
In the noonday, fever all through the night. See, I have range. I have range.
Yes, honey. Where's
Yeah.
the what you call that go with this is a set? Where's the refrigerator and the stove? You had a range.
That's all right. Some people just cannot appreciate. I know I'm not seeing laughing faces on this damn
Who sing that song?
No, I know I'm not seeing no laughing faces on this damn chat.
It's to let them sing something. You better.
That's
shine.
right. Let me see. Thank you. Let me see. What's next? Name another song. This is name that tune. This is
Okay, let's do
you name it. I'ma sing it.
My funny Valentine.
And I have to use the microphone because it's the illusion.
Coming Valentine.
You make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable.
Your voice too, baby.
Oh, low down dirty dog. That's what's wrong with you. Somebody gonna sign me.
Yes, honey.
Somebody gonna sign me.
Oh, they are. Come on, go ahead.
Funny Valentine.
You said somebody gonna sign you.
You know what?
I'm saying, I'm over here signing y'all.
Sweet. Comic Valentine.
I'm gonna say sing it, fam.
Thank you, Coco.
Listen. Somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I know this.
Over the rainbow. Way up high.
There's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby.
Someday I'll raise upon the star. That's where you'll find me, oh so far behind me.
Where troubles met like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where
That's where.
That's where
That's where.
you'll find me. Ooh, somewhere there's a place for us. Somewhere.
There's a time for us somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there beyond the pale moonlight,
Yeah, my baby know them songs. She mixing. Go ahead.
will be something.
Oh, no, that-
Right. Sorry. Somewhere out there.
Baby,
out
this my
where
sister's birthday today, huh? We need to do her.
oh.
There's a boy.
Hey.
I know. He's the one I dreamed of.
Looks into my eyes.
Happy birthday, Whitney.
Takes me to the clouds above.
And I do when I wake
From dreaming. Can't seem to get enough.
How will I know? How will? Oh, let's do someone we know, girl. Let's do what we know, honey.
No. Just trust your feelings. How will I know? How will I know? Love can be deceiving. How will I know? How will I know if he really loves me? You're not about to set me up.
Girl, you already been on. You been.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Well, you're welcome, everyone.
Girl, I said if I put my headset on, she gonna know we live. So let me leave my head set off and just turn on the mic.
Well, you know.
Girl, you would say, what my sister saying?
If someone wants to help me get vocal lessons, I'm open because I believe if I'm taught, I can do it.
Yeah, because they taught Mary.
You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So I believe if I'm taught. I believe if I'm taught.
Miss Sophia, hold it down right here. We are your radio. We are your radio with the home of the urban sound of pride. Everybody, guess what? Welcome to Happy Hour. Happy Hour from 5 to 6. And as you already see, this is 5:15. Me and my sister, we already been in here drinking and smoking. And we singing.
I don't do any of that.
I know we was on. Yeah, this is Whitney Houston birthday. We can sing.
We can sing. Let me see. What's another one?
If that's my go-to right there, baby.
Should stay.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. Hey! I wanna feel the heat with somebody.
Oh,
yeah, I wanna dance with somebody.
I set her up earlier. Somebody
With
say.
somebody who loves me. Somebody, woo! Somebody, woo!
Somebody say. Right here is my key, because you can't seem to find one.
It's fine, doll baby.
What is it?
It's fine, doll baby.
During the happy hour, we always do the birthdays, honey. We already told y'all Whitney Houston was born on this day. But now I always let my guests do the birthdays, honey. Have a little fun.
All right, so we had Whitney Houston, which we've already sang a tribute to, and I did so beautifully. You're welcome.
Yes, you did.
We also have, who was born on this day, Nina Simone Smith.
Yeah, no,
That's not Nina Simone.
No, she's born on this day.
So,
She celebrated her birthday.
who is Nina Simone Smith?
That's LL Cool J daughter.
Oh, LL Cool J's daughter, Nina Simone Smith. How wonderful. Okay,
Yeah.
Deion Sanders.
She said she was born on this day. No matter, Nina Simone wasn't born on this day. But Nina Simone Smith
is
That's
celebrating her
LL Cool
birthday
J's
today.
daughter.
She's 21. It says it right there beside it. See?
Uh-huh.
Deion Sanders is 54.
Yeah, the new coach of Jackson State.
Okay. Michael Kors is 62 today. Go out there and buy some Michael Kors in celebration of him. That's his cash
They
app.
are bad.
Right. Hoda Kotb. I can never say her last name. Is it Kotb?
That's it.
57.
Mm-hmm.
Actor Sam Elliott is 77.
Check on him.
Trudy Lynn is 74.
Check on her.
Rappers Mac 10 is 50 today.
Okay.
J Real is 30.
Mhm.
Curtis Blow is 62. All right. J Cy Young. I don't know who that is. And is that Ja Cy Young?
Josiah.
Oh.
Josiah.
Josiah. That's what it is. Yes. Josiah. Josiah Young is 10 today.
Get your glasses
From
back.
Raising Dion. Is that where they're
Yeah.
from?
No, that's the movie he was in.
He was in, yeah. Okay. NFL players. Jamarcus Russell turns 36 today. Is this Doug Williams? Doug Williams is
Doug
66.
Williams, girl. You don't know Doug Williams?
Don't.
Doug Williams. Oh, yes, my sister's not into sports.
Yeah.
Doug Williams is the first black quarterback that went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, fantastic. Congratulations.
He played with, I think he went to Grambling.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of history lesson right there for you and me. Doug Williams, 66 today. Eli Apple is 26. Kevin Mack is 59.
Mhm.
Quentin Patton.
Uh-huh.
Quentin Patton is 31. Niles Paul.
Mm-hmm. Them all NFL players.
Okay. Daniel Manning is
Mhm.
39. And Antoine Blake is 31.
Yeah.
Screenwriters. This is some. Kenya Barris, his birthday is today, 47. That show, Blackish, a lot of people didn't like it. I loved it.
Oh.
I think you had to get past episode 3 and halfway into 4 to really, but after that, it's
It was
full speed
smooth
ahead. It was
sailing.
so good. It was so good. So good. He used to be in my neighborhood sometimes when I lived in LA. I would see him. I would be out there walking my dog.
He
He
was the
told me that he
producer of
loved my
Blackish.
dog.
Now, what I didn't know was he was the co-producer of America's
creator
Next
of-
Top Model.
Of what?
America's Next Top Model.
Really?
He was co-producer of that.
I didn't know that either.
Mhm.
Okay, interesting. And I see you put the game also. He had something to do with the game.
Produced the game.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. NBA players. Derek Fisher is 47 today. Joel Anthony is 39. In the WNBA, we have Shamik Hold. Is that Holds Claw? Holesclaw. I couldn't tell if that was a C-L or D. Okay.
Mhm.
Shamik Holesclaw is 44 today. Basketball player Jason Hayward is 32.
Mhm.
Boxer Ken Norton Sr. was born on this day.
Yes.
All right, and those are the birthdays for today.
Not Nina Simone Smith. She's celebrating her birthday today.
August 9th, those are the birthdays. Nina Simone Smith is celebrating her birthday
Yeah,
today,
LL
and she's
Cool J's
21.
daughter.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's probably standing at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop.
No, Mama said not her out.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly. And those are our
When is
birthdays.
your birthday?
My birthday is
April
April
the
13th.
13th.
That's it. April
And you
13th.
are a Libra.
I am an Aries.
Aries. Oh my God.
Well, what does that mean?
We'll have to talk about that another show. That's gonna take us 4 hours.
Aries are wonderful people.
Oh, okay. Well, since you did the birthday, you gotta get your little singing going on. You think you want to
Sing
sing
happy
happy
birthday?
birthday to the people? You know, Barack celebrated his birthday last week, but
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, wonderful people that I just read off this list. Happy birthday to you. The Luke's band drops there. Happy birthday to you. People on the list on We Are You Radio. Happy birthday to you from me, Jason, Pam, Patrick, Antoine, Meriwether, and your lady, Miss Sophia.
Girl, you playing, but you know, you're talking about your next lifestyle you want to sing. You missed it. You should have been with the Rat Pack.
I know, because it's very much loungy, kind of
Yes,
jazzy, right? See, that's my genre. That's my genre. Yes. That's my genre.
Yes.
Sammy Davis, Frank Sinatra, you know.
Mhm. The Rat Pack with Pam.
It's a great idea. We may have to, bring that about.
You know you can go on tour with them hologram.
They do covers of their songs.
Yes.
That would be a hit. Entendre, look at the sign.
The poster.
The poster. Entendre, look at the poster. I need more Bastard Amber.
She's more bastard. Amber. Now she's quoting lines from Jackie's
back. Jackie's back. So that was fun. Thank you for letting me cut up like this. So I'm just gonna be a full disclaimer. So a lot of people only know me from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
You have had the pleasure of getting to know me personally for many years.
And introducing you to the laughing hyenas.
So,
Totally out of your box.
this is totally out of my box, totally out of my character to be sharing myself like this with the world. Some things you just keep to yourself and to those people closest to you. But, I'm starting something anew.
Yeah. Corona had y'all locked up for over almost 2 years.
Just happy to be
But
out.
Just happy to be out.
So I'm going to have fun, damn it. For everybody to see. I don't care. So no, but this is really a lot of fun. Just clowning and doing what we do in private, because I am very serious, but I do have a fun, lighthearted side too.
Yes, that's all celebrities. Everybody think they just work, and they're so serious, honey. And then the person that I love to see cut loose is that Viola Davis. Oh my God. When you see Viola, I would think, oh, she's a serious actress and da-da-da. Maybe Viola Davis, I will never forget the story that she told about her husband. She said she went, her and her husband, they were out, honey, they were eating, and she was just like, he wanted to talk to her, he wanted to introduce her, so she said that, yeah, we started talking and everything, so she just said, she had just told him they were somewhere, and she said, well, let me just tell you, honey, I got bad credit. He said, I knew your black ass had bad credit when I met you. I love hearing her little stories, honey, because she shares a lot of her life moments with us, honey. But I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding down right here on We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio with the home of the urban sound of pride. And this is my girl,
Pam, Jason, Patrick, Antoine, Meriwether.
my Yaya sister.
That's
Welcome
me.
to Happy Hour, everybody, right here at Club Chit Chat. This song right here is called What You Did. What did you do, Pam?
Nothing.
This is Mahalia, you talking about what you did.
Nothing. The artist is really Mahalia. Girl, you know I'm thinking Mahalia Jackson. That's the Mahalia.
Me too, when I first heard her.
Mahalia.
How old is she? Her
Right.
name Mahalia.
Mahalia. Mahalia.
Uncle said he's definitely giving Sammy Davis Jr. vibe.
Thanks, Coco.
She said Jackie's back. That's one of my favorite movies. It's Jackie. Jackie, not Jack. Jackie, Coco. Oh. Oh my God. Oh.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. See, that sounds good.
Let me see what's out here. See what's going on in the world. The kid Lori, I've had COVID for a week.
Who?
Some saying the kid Lori. Baby Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez not playing with y'all. She done went back.
Almost immediately.
I want to go back. She said she wanted to go back, and she did not want to go back to Puffy. She wanted to go back to Ben. Request to boo Jamie immediately denied. Poor Brittany.
Request to do what?
You know, she wanted her dad to be removed as her from the conservative.
And they denied it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how that can happen.
Like we was talking about, child, her dad got connections with the judge.
Ja da 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 da.
What's going on, honey? Come on, Miss Fan.
Ain't she giving us the sounds?
Miami quarterback signs historic endorsement deal with National Hockey League team. Wow, what is that all about?
Hmm.
Oh, 2 minutes, we're coming up.
2 minutes.
Is she in that phone? Is she in that phone, y'all?
Is that what she said? They said, well, hi. Tell them to text me.
Text her 44. 1 minute. Maybe you was singing, baby.
I'm gonna be signed.
All in the mic, just saying. You know you was on the air.
I'm gonna be signed. That's all right. You just helped me audition because I would have been afraid to do that on my own.
Yes.
So
I
you
out
pushed me.
there.
Thank you, sis. When I win my first Grammy, I'm gonna say I owe this all to my sister, Miss Sophia, Joe Taylor. Thank you.
Hello. Oh, excuse me. 15 seconds. Welcome back to Club Chit Chat Happy Hour with your DJ Miss Sophia right here on We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride. Baby, somebody just said that. Have you seen this, mommy? The baby deletes Instagram apology statement to the LGBTQ plus community. No, I haven't seen it, baby, but they really didn't fall for the apology anyway, honey. So, you know, the baby just do the baby, honey. I don't know.
Do we really care? I don't really care.
I don't either. No, I don't either.
In the words of Mariah Carey, I don't know him. Who?
The baby.
Who?
The baby.
I don't think I know him.
The one that did make the comment about the HIV and AIDS and
yeah. I don't know him.
And, you don't know?
Mm-mm.
The baby, the rapper.
I mean, I've heard of babies before.
But the baby is the rapper.
I wasn't. My friend had a baby.
Listen.
No.
You don't know him. You really don't know.
We
But
don't really care.
off the air, we were talking about some stuff that you know, when we were doing the birthdays and everything. You were talking about, you know, people 95 years old, somebody had passed, and you said 95, but yeah, you said some things. Can you imagine the things that they have seen, you know, growing up? And I was talking about some stuff that we, you know, witnessed since we've been growing. I said it's just like us, honey. You know, we was growing up, you know, Snickers bars, Snickers, like 12 cents.
I don't remember that. I'm not that old.
Snickers,
No, I'm kidding. Right.
$1.89.
Yeah. It's if you think about a lifetime, but it really, you know, when we were talking, I was like, can you imagine to have lived 95 years? Like you have seen everything. Just within the last 50 years, there's been a lot of things to happen. Can you imagine 95 years? That's unbelievable.
Slavery.
Yes.
Just living through that. Then black people couldn't go here. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. It was the separation. Oh my God!
I think it would be pretty difficult to adjust. You know what I'm saying? I can't, and especially because times have changed drastically in 95 years. I mean, we now have cell phones with us where we can actually talk to people and see them on the phone. They lived in a time when phones did not even exist at all. There was no such thing as a telephone.
And then you were talking about, you know, the things that they have seen, you know, and witnessed in 95 years. And it reminds me of like when people go to prison and how they be talking about prison. It's supposed to be prison reform and people supposed to be reformed and they get out. And then it's just like you just put people behind them walls and you lock them up. But you don't keep them, you know,
abreast of what's going on in the world. Yeah.
So people get out of prison, they go to prison. Then we had telephone booths and everything. So to get out of prison, then it's like, well, what is that?
And I'm sure that, you know, mentally, it would be hard to not be stuck in that time in which you went to prison, you know.
And they said that's why somebody want to go back because I'm like, child,
they don't know how to function.
I don't know where I am. Y'all put me in some foreign country and take me back to prison. I know the life in there, honey.
Right. And you're right. If prison was more of a reform, if they did really, you know, teach a trade or teach some things and, you know, keep them, like you say, abreast of what's going on in the world, even teach technology. I ain't been to prison and I don't really know technology. I can remember when I was in school, in elementary school, when we had our first computer labs, when computers were just really starting to hit the mainstream, and we had to take computer lab. It was mandatory, and they were saying that this was going to be the way of the future, and blah, 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 blah. I was not interested in it then, and I'm still not interested today, but now looking back, I should have paid a lot more attention to that even back then. And just to see the transition or the progress from then to now even. Like, because they were just talking about this at the time. I think I was still simultaneously taking a typing class at the same time as having a computer lab. So how strange or how surreal to now be in a time, and I haven't even really thought about this until just now in this very conversation, how surreal to be in a time where everything, including your car, is run and operated by a computer.
Right. And when I was in college, you know, and one of the things I did listen because I was in college and all I knew is I wanted to major in theater. So drama was my major. So then they were like, well, what's your mind and what your mind is going to be? And then everybody was talking about how computers going to take over the world and this is computer, blah, 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 and computer this and computer that. And I said, okay, well, just let me take computer science. That'll be my mind. And so they was like, ooh, that's like odd and easy. You going to school for theater and then your backup is computer science. But they say we're going to move to the age where computers going to take over.
You were trying to be ready.
Yes, but the thing about it is I didn't apply myself to computer science the way I applied myself to theater because I knew that I wanted to do theater. But it's like now looking back on it, because I told you the other day, honey, we lived here, baby, if it was left up to me, I would still be on a typewriter where you have to type a certain line, then you push it all the way back. Yes, honey.
I would still be writing by hand because I like to get my penmanship on paper. That's what I would be doing.
I love my mom's penmanship, honey. Because my mom, it's just like she signed my, like the picture that I put up on my social media for my birthday of me as a baby. And then it's just like, you know, she wrote Junior on it. And then I went over because she wrote it with like a pen. And then it was like starting to fade. So I went over with a mark and I traced it. So that's my mom's penmanship on there. And so it's just like, I've always, her and my Uncle Roy Lee, their penmanship was so off the chain. I just, like, my cursive, but that regular
you couldn't do it.
Print is just mess.
I used to I went through my cursive phase where it was really, and then I went through my print phase, and then one year, I think it might have been the 3rd grade, and I think her name was Miss Norman. I used to write in all caps in my print, and she would mark off points on my paper because of that. She told me that I could not write in all caps, and that was incorrect, and da-da-da. I hated that woman. I did not like her at all. I remember the way she looks right now. She was pale and she had real dark hair. I did not like her. And she was so condescending. She would say stuff, she would have smiled on her face. If I could have slapped that heifer back in the 3rd grade, I would have.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm about to get the Oliver Van Zandt up here to help fix your life.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I just had a flashback. I'm cool. I'm cool.
And you know, and then back in the day, I used to work on signing my autograph.
Uh-huh.
Baby,
You knew you were gonna.
I knew I was gonna be signing my autograph. So then I went through all of that, and my autograph was just so beautiful, so beautiful. So then it was just like, you know, now I'm signing my autograph, but I don't sign Joe. I sign Sophia. So I had to go back to class and learn how
to sign Joe.
Sign Sophia.
Oh, how to sign.
Yeah, so when y'all get my autograph, that's Sophia. When I sign that, baby, baby, you better take a look at that S.
Right.
Oh, baby.
And you're right, and I just registered. Your first signing of your autograph was Joe.
Right.
Right. So, because at that time you had no idea that you were going to be Sophia.
And then now all that autograph is good for is the checks.
Which is very important.
And then when I go to the bank now, I go to the bank and some of the tellers, they say, oh my God, you have nice penmanship. Thank you.
Years of practice.
Yeah, years.
I remember there used to be there would always be at least one kid in my class that we would like kind of compete with each other for our penmanship when we were writing, that who could have the best, and that was really something. Your kids don't do that anymore because they don't even write.
No,
they don't write
or read.
But they have to read.
No, they don't.
How do they not read?
Same way they not go to school.
Now Joe.
Yeah.
Now Sophia, I'm sorry. Sophia. How do they not? They have to read. They have to go to school.
These young kids, they not going to school, Pam. I don't know where you been. You have been watching the news lately?
Well, now because of COVID?
Because they desire is to slang dope. That's all they want to do is slang dope. And sleep all day.
This is not a serious conversation.
It is. I see you, y'all. Babies call. Y'all tell the babies to call.
You talking about high school kids. I'm talking about.
Just messing with
I was
you.
gonna say, girl, now this conversation is going down a dark road.
Yeah, it's happy hour. We keep things happening.
Right, this is not going well. Talk about penmanship again. Show me your S.
Yes, son, but this is a lot. There are a lot of young kids. Do you see? Because you showing me videos of like these young kids, like a baby.
Yeah.
A baby on here doing what we do on Mondays and Sundays.
Right.
Lip singing.
Right.
It's like, how does baby learn these songs? How does baby learn these words and these songs and everything?
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of gifted kids. There are a lot of gifted kids in the world.
Children, yeah. And I think too now, because there is so much access to things, so which that's good and bad. But because there is so much access to things, you can see things that you maybe never would have seen, just in your community, in your neighborhood, you can see things and even discover talents that you didn't know that you had, that you maybe would not have known that you had because you would have been exposed to it. So, yeah.
And because you had to sit down for like over a year and a half.
Yeah.
And you had nothing to do, so you had to be creative.
Yeah.
And so God brought out some of that God-gifted talent in you.
Yeah.
That you didn't know you had.
Which is missing somewhat in today's children too, I think, because again, back to not to be old school and all happy hour long, but in pre iPad and video games, even pre-Atari, we had to create our own games or play board games or go outside and play. Which even those activities in and of itself, especially going outside to play, because you had to make believe whatever you were doing. So it really, I think, fed your imagination and your ability to create and to be creative, which I think in a lot of ways is kind of missing today.
Yeah.
And it also, in many ways, helped your social skills. You being able to interact with other children, other people, other adults, just all around, which unfortunately I think with some of the things, some of the benefits of technology have taken some of those necessary lessons away that you only get from doing,
You know what I miss? One of the things that I missed as a child is this is so old school. Y'all gonna know, oh my God, how old is she?
95.
94. Another year, girl, 94. But I used to love playing marbles.
I hated marbles. I didn't see the point. I used to like them
I
because they
used to
were
love-
pretty, but that only lasted 5 minutes.
I love playing marble because you get
Really?
to go outside and dig holes, honey. Because you got to shoot the marble in the hole.
So you like that?
Oh my God, I love playing marbles.
Wow.
Honey. I loved it.
You know, so I used to spend the summers in Michigan,
Mhm.
in Saginaw, Michigan, with my grandparents. And there was one summer that I got on this jacks craze. And I think my aunt and my cousin taught me how to play jacks. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that summer I was obsessed with jacks. And I got
Mhm.
really, I wonder if I could buy some jacks somewhere. That would be
Yeah,
fun
you
to
can play
play.
jack. Yeah, they still sell jack.
Oh my goodness, that was so much fun
Yeah,
that year.
jack.
Woo!
But one thing that I was doing as a kid that I stopped and then I just hated well, I hated, not myself, but, not literally. But
Mm-hmm.
I used to collect cards.
Ah,
The
like baseball cards. Yeah.
and
yeah.
all the athletes and
Yeah.
stuff. And then, because, back then you would go and buy, you get some gum and you
Right.
get the baseball
Right.
cards and the gum. Girl, I had everybody, honey.
Right,
And I
right.
was just thinking, like, one day I was just thinking, I was
That
like,
you kept
child, if had I kept those baseball cards, I mean, I had shoeboxes of baseball cards.
Yeah.
Had I kept those baseball cards, honey, I could be a trillionaire.
Right.
Because some of the cards that I had, I ain't even know them people, honey. But now,
Right.
getting older, honey, oh, girl,
Right, right. I didn't collect cards, but I did collect cars, Hot Wheels cars, because I've
Yeah.
always loved cars. I had so many Hot Wheels at one time. Oh, I just love those Hot Wheels.
Maybe I was always when I was a little girl, I just wanted a fire truck. for
Did you
Christmas.
get one?
Yes, I got a fire truck
Aw.
for Christmas. I just wanted a fire truck. That's all I wanted was a fire truck.
Oh.
Yes, honey. Then what was that child when you had the go kart, the one that they had the cars where you put them on there and they just go up down. You got to build the for them, the ramp and what is that? Oh my
Like
God!
a racetrack?
Yes.
The racetrack that you've been,
Yes,
and they go on
the
there.
car.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, girl, give me a bicycle. Girl, give me a bicycle and just pop to the store.
Right. Right.
But those were the days, young
Those
folks.
were
We
the
telling
days.
y'all missing
Those
out.
were the days.
Y'all run around here with your cheeks out and your breasts all exposed and you got baby hair and maybe y'all think y'all
Please don't
doing
start on baby
with
hair.
your eyebrows, just thick as squirrel tails, honey. Y'all think y'all doing it, but baby, we were kids
Yeah.
playing hide go seek. Then that was when we was like elementary school
Yeah.
children, hide go seek.
We had fun.
But then, and when we got to junior high and high school, ooh, it became high go kid.
All right, we gonna go to break right here.
Yeah.
Because again, this show is going down a dark, dark road. I never played that game, Mom, if you're listening.
Yeah. Baby, now, I don't care who tell it, it just want to be told. Because the way she tried to run away from this conversation, honey, she played that game. All right, time to go to break.
What game?
High go get.
Oh, no, I never heard of that.
Oh, okay, Mariah.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Says the girl with 5 children. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, all the time. Right here, we are your
4.
radio. Yeah, we in the home of every sound of pride. This is happy hour. Baby, we messed with going on in the show right here, honey, because we don't have but 12 more minutes. And we're trying to get to the other break. Go on, finish talking. What else you want to talk about?
Oh,
We'll come back and say bye because I got to read that.
yes, we
that
will.
line.
Yes, thank you. We gonna do it right.
My sister said she ain't play high go get.
I didn't play that.
She was a virgin.
I didn't play that.
Man one.
Time to go get your ass whooped. You just heard Charles tell us about sexual assault. I wasn't gonna play that.
Teddy Rumpkin, who was that?
What would be touching people like that?
Baby, yes, honey. Hot Wheels. Danielle said he got them Hot Wheels, baby.
Yes, ma'am, Hot Wheels.
Thank you for reading the birthdays. You're awesome.
Welcome. You're
And the
welcome.
birthday people appreciate you too.
I appreciate them for being born.
The great thing is, I played the game and Sophia, how I go get it?
I like Danielle, honey. She's still here and interact all day. Hey, Danielle, you my friend.
Danielle's a boy. That's what I used to say that all the time. I
What was
said
that?
Danielle. You said I like Danielle. She my friend.
Oh, Well, if Danielle's name is Danielle, so is it
That's what I
Daniel?
be saying. No, it's Danielle, but I be thinking that it's
So are her pronouns
all
she,
the girl.
her, or are they he, him?
He, him.
Okay.
Because he said Danielle. I said Danielle. I used to say girl. I said, well, all the people I know named Danielle, they're girls. He said, well, I'm Danielle with a big old.
Oh.
Said, oh, well, I remember now.
Well, hey, Danielle. Hey, Danielle. Joe, how you play that game you was talking about?
Oh, Danielle said he played. He'll teach you. He'll teach you, honey. Charlton. I love Charles Blow. His show is great. Oh, I'm sure he'll love to hear that. You watch Charles?
If he was still here, but the nigga had to go.
I mean, he watch a show on the Black Network.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on watching her to help my brother ratings go up.
Yes, pretty soon.
Help his ratings go up, then it
That's
up,
pretty
then it
soon.
up, then it up.
Pretty soon, it's gonna be helping.
I know that's real. Let me see, get out of this.
It was so funny when he came to the door. He said, "Is anybody else in there?" Oh.
Can I get you a
I
piece
see
of-
you. I see you. You better get it. You better boogie.
Huh?
You better boogie. Oh, that sounds different. Is that a live version or something?
Don't tie that up. Don't tie that up.
I don't know how to do that. I was just pushing it in.
Don't push me. Don't touch it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on. This is back when Mary could walk. In heels.
I'm not participating.
She was like her feet hurt.
Why can't they see you? Why they only see me?
Huh?
Why they only see me?
Why they don't see you? Because the camera on you.
But it needs to be on you
And Charles.
as well.
Maybe we can really go.
Oh, Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. I been told.
No, very nice. What? My God. That was very somebody, Amy. So, oh, Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been told. I'm sorry.
Leave that alone. It's fine right there. It's fine right there. That's what we want.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like somebody, Aunt Tilda.
Yes.
Oh, Mm. I child, let me see. I gotta get off of this phone so I can check my cash app. See if they gave me anything on my Hawaii trip.
It's 5:55.
45 seconds, child. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes right here to say goodbye. Oh boy. 30 seconds. Oh.
They have to see this. They have to see this.
I don't know what I'd do without you. Yeah, that's my Mary right there. The one when Mary could walk in no heels, walking like her feet with her, baby. Them boots, them high heels. Them some pretty boots, baby, but she walking like her feet with her. I don't know. I just like, oh, what's wrong with Mary? She walking like a truck driver. This is your girl, Miss Sophia, holding down right here on Will You Radio. Will You Radio? We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, we are. This is last call, last call. That's right, last call. But I want to let you know, Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour has been brought to you by iCode Academy. You resolve to start a new career this year, but you haven't done it yet. iCode Academy can set you on a path to a life-changing education, all online from the comforts of wherever you are. In 9 months, you could be a certified medical coding expert and earn up to $60,000 a year. Listen, why don't you give iCode Academy a call at 866-553-2928. That's 866-553-2928. Or go to iCoachacademy.org. That's iCodes with an S, academy.org for more information. Pam, Jason, Patrick, Antoine, Meriwether, I have enjoyed you today as always.
And I have enjoyed you.
Oh, your mic now, sister. Go ahead.
And I have enjoyed you.
Yes, thank you, Charles Blow, for coming through. Baby, wasn't Charles fun?
Thank you, Charles. Charles was a lot of fun.
I told you. All my guests, anybody I invite up here, honey, it's fun. They're fun. I'm going to have to get you up here with Jaquetta Williams one day.
Oh.
Jaquetta is a hoot.
Good time.
Got to get you and Jaquetta up here.
Good
Then I got to
time.
get Tonka. I got to get Tonka from the House of Garcon. I got to get him up here. I also got to get, I got to get, what you call
You got a list.
Balenciaga, your Shannon Balenciaga. Then I got to get Dro back up here from the House of Tisha Dove t-shirts. The House of Tanisha. Now, it's Tisha Dove. I always play with their name and stuff. The House of Tisha. I got to get a lot of guests. I got to get them back up here, honey. But I want you all to come and check us out tonight. We will be at the Heretic. We'll be at the Heretic tonight. Me and the Stars of the Century 2.0. So make sure you come on out. Showtime is at 11:30. Yes, honey. 11:30, honey. Late, child. They don't care about the working people, honey. They do care, but it's just that it works. Y'all still come? So it's like, why change it? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Hello. But I'm so glad we had this time together.
You do this every time I'm on the air.
Just to sing a song or share a life or two.
With you.
And before you ever know it,
It's time for us to
show it.
Yes.
And we have to say to each other, so
long.
Listen, I want you to be blessed, be a blessing, but more importantly, always be yourself, because no one else can be you. They can only be a carbon copy of you, but a carbon copy is never better than the original. And you, my laughing hyenas, my Matamar, my Macintosh kids, my beehive, my bars, my divas, my occurs, my Tinas, my beautiful people, my flameettes, and my We Are Your Radio family. You are all originals. Yes, you are. And in the words of, what's her name? The one we was talking about, Nina Simone. The Nina Simone that you was talking about. It wasn't her birthday today. But in the words of Nina Simone, I'm out.
Your family's health insurance. If you're self
You are so ignorant. You are so ignorant.
Oh. I'll just cut this off. No need to. All right, laughing hyenas. I love y'all. Oh. Said Mary was walking like you, Mama, with all that change in your socks. I wish I'd have saw that before we went out.
Good circle back. Good circle
Mary
back.
was walking like you, Mama, with all that change in your socks. I fell out when you said that, baby. Just full of change. All the folk tips just in my socks. Trying to get out there the wiener so I can put my layaway up. Go down there and put my layaway up, baby. Oh. Thank you, sis. We did it. We had a great time. Oh, I forgot tomorrow. I guess I gotta. Ooh. Get back up here tomorrow with this child. He's a comedian. He's new in the game. I gotta do a little research on him.
Oh, you don't know him?
I don't know him either. My nephew, he's working with, he's a new client, so trying to help my nephew out with his new client, baby. Unplug the headset and pass it to me. Please, baby. Please, please, please.
Just pull it out. Mm-hmm.
You good? You don't need nothing? Thank you. Now reach up on there and turn that light off. Because you want the lights on.
Ooh, now see how people do. They invite you to their house, then they get rude because you have a request.
I ain't get rude. I just said reach on there and turn the light off. So if you want to turn it off,
That tone was really strong. You didn't have to say it to me like that.
Okay. Reach on there and turn the light off for Ada, baby.
Please.
Please. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
See, there you go. See,
That's
that's
what
how
I'm
you
to
say
say, honey. You're a good nigga. You follow instructions. Oh.
How you turn this off?
What? Oh, don't turn it off. They gonna be here till I leave. Don't turn my children off, baby. Get on away from there. Now, bye, y'all. We love y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get ready for the show tonight. Mwah.